When last we left off, our heroes had plunged into the icy waters of the ocean to try and recover the treasures aboard the ships that Gallivahad had been chasing, as well as a crew member of. With the cold quickly sapping the strength from their bones, the party realized they didn't have long to complete their search, and with some of them spooked by possible shapes moving in the dark depths, quickly searched the first ship they came across. Within the broken hull, they found a number of large crates, too many to carry, and after a quick debate, began dragging as many of them as they could out from the sunken ship. Both Viola, the strange sea fae, and their new companion Gally exhibited great strength, and even Bee surprised a few by doing a good job of pulling the heavy crates across the
Whoa!
floor.
How dare you?
Lashing the crates to the anchor, they were quickly pulled to the surface and loaded onto the ship. But before they could be opened, a strange shape, huge and dark, was spotted out in the far waters. Fearing it was the very monster that had sunken the ships fearing it was the very monster that had sunken the ships, the crew sprung to action, and in moments the oaken home was cutting through the freezing waters. Alas, the dark shape seemed to have noticed them and started to follow, not approaching yet, but staying barely 100 feet away. Trying a collection of things to divert whatever the thing was, but with little luck, they instead got more of its attention and watched as it crested the surface of the water. A beast, at least twice the size of their ship, with jaws that could snap them in half, surged upwards out of the water before smashing back down again. A wall of water at least 30 feet high roared towards the ship, and Gilly shouted out for everyone to grab hold to something before the wave smashed into them. And we're going to kick this off by all of you please making an athletics check for me.
Wow, Hamish, did you
Yeah.
really choose to start this with violence?
Yep.
Now, if I remember correctly, we haven't had a long rest since retrieving that stuff, so some of us have levels of exhaustion. I know Grumpfel has at least one level of exhaustion, which means disadvantage on checks.
Disadvantage.
I'm reading the
checks.
legacy as a -4, but is it just disadvantage?
It's disadvantage.
Yeah.
The new version, I think 2024 is the -4.
Which is real weird because it specifically says under the legacy.
That's weird.
I know. What's level 2 exhaustion though?
Level 2 exhaustion, I think, is half your movement.
Can I just away from the table?
Yeah.
Can I just away from the table remind Heath to look in your items?
Oh, Heath is well aware and
things?
has already
Okay.
checked a few of those.
Hint.
Very much so. I think there's 3 there that are in great fear of being utilized.
The fucking clockwork cawing of a hummingbird whispers on the wind. Track your inventory.
Did you say athletics check? Just sorry, quickly.
I did say an athletics check, yes.
Yuck.
Ooh, okay. 17.
17.
Mhm.
Wow, look at Delgrim go.
What was that? Oh, B has
It's not ranger adjacent, so it should be okay.
Incredible. Grumpfel, what did you roll?
2.
2. Okay, right. That's not a very high number.
Better than 1.
It is better than 1. That's the attitude. I love it. B, what did you get?
It's still not going to be helpful, but it's better than 1.
I rolled a 17
Yep.
-10.
Okay, that's an interesting approach. But yeah, okay, so 7. Cool. Amazing. And Gallivahad?
19.
19. Well. Okay. All right. So it sounds like it is B and Grumpfel. Tiernan succeeded. The wave smashes into the side of the ship, And for the briefest of moments, it rocks almost all the way over, capsizing it. And up high in the crow's nest, Gally, you and Delgrim are holding on for dear life as the whole thing just tips. And it's that, like, you're up so high, you shouldn't be getting that close to the surface of the water. Everyone else on the deck, you notice a few of the crew get knocked down. Grumpfel, you guys are both prone and get knocked back from your locations where you're standing 10 feet across the deck.
Excellent.
And you will also take 1 point of bludgeoning damage just from banging into crates, loose pieces of stuff along the deck.
Why do you hate us?
I don't hate you, but there's the giant sea monster might, and I would like everyone to now please roll for initiative.
Why roll at disadvantage on initiative with exhaustion? Because it's just a dex check, right? So I would say yes, question mark?
Yeah, I guess so. I honestly, I'd never even thought about it. But yeah, I guess it is a dex check.
Well, they were both terrible.
No, I was down.
If you have a little green A on your initiative in D&D Beyond, does that mean you have advantage?
Yes,
So certainly does.
it certainly does.
Nice.
And
Okay.
it might give you underneath saving throws.
That might say why you haven't
Yeah,
done it. It might
if
be a.
you- If you hover over it, there might be certain conditions. Or if you click on the A.
Just have it. Well, no, that's just under saving throws. I don't think there's anything under initiative. It's just got an A on it.
No, I've got it. It's your danger sense. You have
Ah.
advantage on dex saving throws against effects that you can see. Now that's dex saving throws. That's
Yeah, that's not my initiative.
blah 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 blah. Class features. Okay.
Let's just say I'm a real go-getter.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, it's D&D says it, so it's got to be right, right?
Yeah, let's go with that.
I am deeply curious as to where that's come from, but that's okay. All right. So, did anybody roll over 20? Did anybody get over 15? Oh God, guys, did anybody get over 10?
I
Yeah.
got 14.
Same.
Yay!
Okay.
I feel like your dex is going to be higher than mine.
More than likely, I think.
Oh, what's B's dex?
12.
12. Yes. Yes, correct.
I'm the best rogue ever.
Okay, so 14. Oh my God, my brain. Okay, Grumpfel, what did you get?
You know how a moment ago I said two's better than one?
Yeah, I'll
Oh
do.
no.
Oh no.
I rolled a 1. So
Oh no.
plus 3 is 4 in total.
Okay, that's like, look, but that's still better than 1, right? Okay, Grumpfel, what did you get?
1.
Grumpfel just told you.
Oh, sorry, Delgrim.
I also got a 4 for initiative.
Wow. So which of you guys has got the higher dex? I think Grumpfel does, doesn't he?
I feel like Grumpfel probably does.
Grumpfel's got dex 16.
Yeah, you definitely have the high.
Okay, all right. Okay, so as the ship swings back to right itself after almost capsizing, those of you who did not get knocked prone are able to see in the dark the massive shape of this whatever it is starting to rapidly approach towards the boat. It is about 100 feet away. And Gally, you are up first, followed by B.
What? Okay. Okay, so I've seen the thing.
You certainly have. Yep.
Well, in that case, I think I would like to jump down from the crow's nest
Okay.
if I can.
That is quite high. Like that's probably about a good 20, 25 feet up.
Yeah.
Yep. So you will risk taking some damage if you do that.
Well, that's okay because I got my mirthful leaps, so I think I should be okay because then I can do a long or high jump.
Oh, okay. How does it say what the distance is on that?
So when you make a long or high jump, I can roll a d8 and add the result to the number of feet you can cover. So, the extra distance costs movement as normal.
Make an athletics check for me, and we'll see how that goes and whether or not that is going to result in you taking any damage.
Hamish, settle down.
Jesus Christ! I just saw that at the corner of my eye. Okay, athletics.
So to give you some context, for those of you playing at home, there is an owlbear, but we can't use it on stream today. But guys, that is probably roughly the size of its mouth.
You're fucking kidding, right? You're
No.
actually joking?
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
got a real wet mouth.
probably a
20
little bit smaller actually. Let's go to about there.
I was gonna say, okay, cool. We're just instantly dead. Like that's just how this works.
21 I rolled.
Put on. Fine. You leap out of the crow's nest, slam into the ground, 3-point hero landing like all cool kids.
Yeah.
Now this thing is still like 100 feet away.
Okay. Can I also? I think I would also like to rage.
Okay, so your bonus action rage. So you've still got the rest of your movement and any actions.
Is anyone prone near me? Could I potentially use some of my action to help someone up?
Grumpfel is pretty much sort of. Grumpfel's right there, so you could always go over and help
Yeah.
him for sure.
I'll help Grumpfel up.
Okay, all right. To you, he weighs almost nothing, and for you, Grumpfel, the very well built Gallivahad just picks you up like you're but a babe in the woods and sets you down upon your feet. That is the end of Gally's turn.
Grumpfel
B,
swoons.
yeah.
Good.
B, you are up.
It's so far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Don't we want it to be further away?
Well,
I mean, yeah, but I can't hit it if it's that far away. I don't think. Cool. Yeah. No, I'm prone also, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up. That's something I'm gonna do.
Cool. Outstanding.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna do that. And then I am going to probably move over a little bit closer to ye olde friendos.
Yeah.
Tiernan, why do you have to be standing there? Can I stand on top of Tiernan?
You can't stand on top of. You can move through his square, but you cannot stand on him.
I'm gonna stand behind Grumpfel then.
Yep.
And I can't really do anything. So what I might do instead is hold an action. Hold an action for if it gets within 60 feet, let's say.
Yep. And if it gets within 60 feet, what is the action that you will be doing?
I mean, I can't do too much at the moment, but I'm going to cast Shatter on it.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
Well, what the fuck else?
No, excellent. Okay, now one thing, as I am driving Tiernan.
Actually, can
so-
I change that? Is that okay? Can
Yeah,
I
of
change my
course.
spell choice?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast, if it gets within 60 feet, I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on it.
Okay, cool. So everyone who is within 10 feet of Tiernan, so that is everybody but Delgrim, because Delgrim, you're currently just up too high.
I'm up top, yeah.
You will actually get 10 temporary hit points.
Hot.
As Tiernan had already activated Blinky, who was giving you all that special shield that he comes equipped with. Outstanding. Cool. All right. So on the subject of Tiernan, Tiernan will stay where he is. He will pull out his pistol, and he is going to shoot a firebolt at it because firebolt has a long enough range. So you watch as his gun flashes, the bolt fires out from it. Ooh. Wow, maybe John should get me to roll his dice more often. I rolled a 19, so that's
Hell yeah.
that's a 27 to hit.
Good.
Holy shit.
And it does a whole bunch of damage because he's got his arcane firearm. So that does... Oh. Yeah, John should get me to roll because I just rolled 3 points under maximum. So that's 17. So that's 19 points of fire damage. So you guys watch as the bolt explodes forth from the tip of Tiernan's gun, flashes through the darkness and erupts sort of way off in the distance on the side of this thing, and you can see it almost flinch or react, definitely suffering the pain from this as it continues to surge towards the group.
Excellent.
It is now its turn. It is 100 feet away. It does not have enough movement to get to you in time. However, what it will do is it will move its 60 feet, so it's only 40 feet away.
Great, then my Mind Sliver goes off.
Yeah.
It does. So, Mind Sliver first. How does that go?
It will need to roll an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. That makes me a bit sad. So I actually rolled okay. 13?
Meets beats.
So it's just not enough.
But surely if it swims around in the cold underwater, it's got levels of exhaustion as well.
100%. 100%.
Surely it rolls disadvantage because it's really scared of how cool we are.
Look, it's so scared of how cool you are that it raises up out of the water slightly, and you watch as this cavernous mouth opens and it just bellows at this entire ship. So everything within a 90-foot cone gets hit.
Oof.
So let's just check to see who that is. Let's turn that around.
I feel like it's going to go really badly for us, guys. Just in
Yeah,
general.
same.
How high is this cone?
How high is your cone?
How high is your
15,
cone?
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70, 80. Holy fuck. Wow. It's going to get everybody.
Yeah, it'll get everyone.
Yeah.
Boat.
All of you, can you please make for me a Constitution saving throw?
Sure.
Is this like a spell or is it magical?
This is not a spell effect. No.
Oh.
I commend the request.
Thanks. There'll be a few through this evening, I'm sure.
My dude, you are 100% cool.
Both rolls were very.
What would a con?
very bad.
Was it a con saving?
Con save.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I have rolled a 5 all up.
A 5 all up. Okay. That's terrible. All right,
Yes.
Grumpfel. Grumpfel, do we need to buy you... Heath, do we need to buy you some new dice today, my friend?
Don't know. And
Um,
that's been 3 different dice.
I got a dirty 20.
okay, so you got a dirty 20. What did Gallivahad get?
7.
7. Okay.
I have a question. Does it look like we're about to get damaged by this?
Yes.
Cool.
Does an owlbear poop in the woods?
I'm standing next to Grumpfel,
Yep.
who I believe, based on this spell... yeah. Cool. I can do this. I will need a U ruling on this, though, as
Yep.
well, actually.
Cool.
Because... Okay, let me ask you a question. Would you consider the target a single person or multiple people?
It's definitely multiple people.
Absolutely multiple.
Okay, great. But in the way where I can stop something from hitting the target, is that one person?
No, the type. Yeah, no. It is an area. It's like a fireball. You
Okay.
cast fireball to get a bunch of people.
Excellent. So, B panics seeing the absolute size of the maw of this fucking creature.
Yep.
Like, shits herself. Not literally, but,
Yep.
you know. And you would hear, like, little squeal noise come from her as she clicks her little pocket watch. And I'm going to use accelerate, decelerate, which the spell accelerates or decelerates an attack. I'm going to use decelerate. The instant before it strikes, lessening or multiplying its force. So I get to reduce the damage.
Does it say attack?
Yeah, but are you not attacking us?
This is.
Is it? Would you consider an attack something that causes damage to a creature?
Yeah, sorry, is this a friendly little cuddle? Or
No, it's okay. Keep going.
So I get to reduce the damage taken by the target by 2d6.
Yeah, okay. I'm okay
impressive.
with this. All right, so who are you cast? It's a reaction?
It's a reaction. It
Yep.
does take a spell slot to do.
Okay.
So I will lose a spell slot.
Okay, that's cool. All right, I'm just going to quickly roll the 10d8 damage for this, so bear with me here.
Cool. I'm sure the 6 damage that I've reduced it by will be really helpful for everyone.
I'm just hoping Hamish's dice are paying attention to my dice.
I'm just wondering if we can get away with a screenshot of this thing in Discord, if not on the stream, so that people understand just how fucked we actually are. 'Cause-
Probably of the creature.
So it's 42 points of thunder damage.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody
It's actually -6.
-6. And everybody who failed the so half if you made the saving throw, which I don't think.
Dirty 20?
Yeah, dirty 20 did. So 43, so half to 22. And Gally got a 7. Everyone who failed is also deafened. And you will get to re-roll the save for that at the end of each of your turn.
So
Can
what
I-
was the...
Sorry, can I just do, because I would like to also do a reaction if I can.
Yeah.
So because I'm standing closest to Grumpfel, so I will focus it on Grumpfel, but can I use my spirit shield to also take some of the damage from Grumpfel, so another 2d6?
Absolutely.
And you'll just see like 2 figures pop up and they'll just sort of stand in front of Grumpfel to take some of that damage.
Just want to make sure I heard that correctly. 43
Yeah.
thunder damage.
Halved?
So halved would be 22 for anyone who got over 18 on their saving throw.
Oh, fine, whatever.
And deafened.
And
Wow,
do
this
I
sucks
have
for you.
Anything?
So what was some of the reductions? Did B's thing work?
Yep, it did. So there was 6 points less than
So 43 is to 37.
Yep, and then Cass is just doing the stuff for Gally.
Sorry, another 5 off
So
for you,
32.
Grumpfel.
Yeah. So
Okay. Around you, you see
Everyone die.
let's get rid of this.
for the sake of transparency and honesty, and again, played many different editions. What
Yep.
happens if you take more than half your hit points in a single blow?
Nothing. It's fine.
Nothing in this one? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
The one time I prefer 5th edition over an earlier edition.
So,
Wait,
Can I ask another question too? You go first, bro.
what is it about your reaction?
Not about the reaction. I had another question about the deafening portion of it, because my danger sense says that I have advantage against effects that you can see. Well, oh no, never mind. I'll put myself back in the box. It's fine.
no. Look, new character. Always good to check these things.
My
So
brain, my
around
one
you-
brain cell thought I was in luck. I was not.
You watch both Nyx and Oberian, the remaining triplets, get blown off the side of the boat.
Shit.
You can hear, well, for the briefest of seconds, you think you can hear the shattering of bones. You see Gilly get blown back, but is still conscious. Angelique crumples into a corner. Douglas also crumples into a corner. Viola, you can see holding on to the edge of the ship. She seems to take damage from this, but is still up and conscious. And same with Lionette up at the wheel.
Okay. As a reaction, Delgrim's going to cast Absorb Elements.
Yep.
Becoming resistant then to thunder damage. So
Yep.
I'll halve that 37, so it's that 15. We say round up or down?
Up.
19 instead of the fucking
Cool. Nice.
7.
Okay. All right, so that is the end of its turn. So currently it is about 40 feet away from the side of the boat. It is the crew's turn at this stage. Angelique and Douglas are both out of action, but you see Gilly pulls herself up, steps forward, and you can see Lionette pulling off this giant longbow from her shoulder. Gilly has got a crossbow. They will both shoot at this creature. Both of them, you watch the crossbow bolt and the arrow just bounce off the thick skin of whatever this beast is. Completely ineffective. You then see... Yeah, that'll do that. You then see Viola leap off the side of the boat, vanish into the water, and then you watch her as she explodes up, out, claws as she tries to basically try and dig into the side of this giant creature.
Rolling a new D10 for her because that's hot as shit.
None of you can really hear what's
Apparently
going
it's not. Apparently it's not hot at all.
on.
I rolled a 10.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Delgrim's like, "Oh, you know what?
Mm.
Okay. You can see her long talons dig into the side of this thing as she's starting to climb up its side, raking the claws down the side of its body. That is the end of the crew's turn. It is now Grumpfel's turn. Then it will be Delgrim. Then it will be back up to Gally again.
Okay. For the sake of maths thing,
Yep.
party members within 30 feet of me, who is below your half, because I'm going to use a channel divinity to divvy up 30 hit points worth of healing to top up to half if you're under half, if that makes sense.
I can probably go without at the moment. I wasn't super affected by that, luckily.
No, okay. I thought we would have a lot more damage.
I'm not
I
under
succeeded, and
half.
the 10 HP soaked up a ton of my stuff.
Promethean, did you?
I mean, I've lost a lot, but not half.
I'm too far away. I'm in the crow's nest.
Oh, okay. I thought a lot of people messed up. Okay. Grumpfel is still going to do that and divvy it out to the crew that needs it.
Oh,
Rather than recant the action, I will still use it as intended.
what is the range on it?
30 feet.
The crew are pretty spread out across the boat.
Are they?
My guy.
That's-
You could get Lionette and Gilly.
Do they
Just-
messed up and need it or no?
Gilly is barely standing, and Lionette's not
Okay.
much better.
All right. Well, Grumpfel doesn't actually need it because he's still just above half, so
Yeah.
he will divvy the 30 between the two of them as needed.
Okay, cool, excellent. So, what does that look like, Grumpfel? Tell us again. Describe to us what that actually appears like for the audience.
All right, so with Channel Divinity, for those playing at home, it says here, for one of his Channel Divinity uses, he has two, because he's a 6th level cleric, amongst other things. Preserve Life. As an action, you can restore 30 HP, because he gets 5 HP per level. 30 HP. Choose any creatures within 30 feet of you, and divide those hit points amongst them. This feature can restore a creature to no more than half of its normal hit point maximum. You can't use this feature on an undead or a construct. So Grumpfel, what he would do is he would look around, see what this blast from the creature's just done, and gone, the people around me, my allies, my friends need some help. He will then reach in to grab his holy symbol of Kamateon, and he will speak forth in some undercommon, calling upon Kamateon to heal. And you'd see this swirl of black and white surround him, and then tendrils flick out, and those who need it, it sort of hits, and you see wounds close, and statues of characters become a little bit more resilient.
Outstanding, brilliant, and you can see that just a little bit of extra color back in both Lionette and Gilly's faces from the as they recover from the tremendous damage from this beast. Okay, with that, hey Delgrim, buddy, you get a turn.
You're muted, Promethean, and I can tell you that because I can hear you.
Thank you. Wow. It's a professional streaming guy. Hey, with my action, here's what I would like to do. First, I'd like to use Hunter's Sense on this thing. You said it was within 40 feet now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So both of these will have a range of 60 feet, I think. So Hunter's Sense, I can't remember if I actually tried this last session or not. So choosing a creature I can see or feel, I guess, I'll learn whether it has any damage, immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities, and what they are, if it's not hidden from divination magic.
Cool. So you would discover that it is immune to cold and thunder damage.
Mm-hmm.
It is also, does it include conditions as well?
Just immunities, vulnerabilities, and resistances.
So it is immune to being frightened.
Grumpfel puts his robe back on.
Wait, no vulnerabilities? Really? For this big guy? There's not even the littlest bit of a bone?
Oh, actually, no, hold on. No, you're right, there is none. Correct.
Hey, cool. Yeah. Great. I hate that. And then with my bonus action, I think it is, we'll use Slayer's Prey on this thing. Just let me double check the thing. God, I have too many features now, and none of them help.
Must be so tough for you.
Quiet you.
Wow.
Okay, so the first time each turn I hit it with a weapon attack. Good luck. It was doing extra d6 of damage.
Cool.
If.
Okay, so
and then I'm going to get out of this crow's nest because I feel like being at a height on this at high risk of capsizing ship is a little bit dangerous. So Delgrim's going to do a little shimmy down out of the crow's nest onto the deck.
cool. All right, and we'll say that you can get all the way down just, so that is fine. Okay. Top of the round, it's Gully, followed by B, then Tiernan.
Do we still have the ability to walk on the water like we did before?
How long did that last for?
Just looking it up now.
Is that like an hour or 8 hours
Yeah,
or something?
1 hour. 1 hour.
Yeah, so I think it probably...
Still in play. Great. That's good to know.
I think it probably
Probably
would've-
got 10 minutes left of it.
We'll
Yeah,
hold
10
it.
minutes.
Yeah. You'd also need to make a concentration check as well, I think.
Negative on that?
Yeah.
That's a negative there, Ghost Rider.
We
It's not a
didn't cast the
concentration.
spell.
It's not a concentration based spell.
Oh, okay. I do believe it will have run out by now, though.
Damn it.
So remember, one thing you can do is hold your action. So when it gets close enough, you can try and go to Pound Town on it.
Yeah, I wanna hold until it's close enough where I can jump on him.
Okay. You would need to get right over to the edge of the ship. if you
Yes,
want to do that.
I'll move across then and then
Yep.
hold my action.
So your action is going to be to jump on it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Interesting. B, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move now, kind of seeing that a couple of people have taken a bit of damage and I'm still relatively okay. I'm just gonna move up here. And B is gonna pull her pocket watch out of her pocket and wear it around her neck. Hold onto it real tight. And I am gonna cast Delay. So it will need to make a wisdom save, if that's okay.
No, it's not.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. So I got a 5.
Okay, great. So basically what happens is, like, emanating from B would be kind of like this. You would see like a shift in the air as she briefly slows time for a creature I can see within range. Being that it did not save, it will be moved to last place in initiative order.
Ooh. How long does that last for?
It just happens. It's instantaneous. It doesn't have a... It just happens.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I guess it's just... Is there a duration on the spell?
Nope.
Just says instant. Wow. Far out. Okay. Shit.
Yep.
That's not
This
bad.
is why I sent you stuff before I asked if I can take it.
Well, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just have to go and find these spells as well. It's all good. That's fine.
Tiny wine.
Yeah. No. Beautiful. Wonderful.
That's my action.
So all of you see this creature almost start to slow down for a moment as it's cutting through the water towards you. Yes, B. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move 5. So I used 10, so that'll be 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action, dash, cunning action, to get up next to Lionette.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just say, can you get us the fuck out of here? Like, just let's go, take off really quickly, move faster.
You can see she's reaching for another arrow from her quiver. And she looks at you and you can see panic, sheer panic in her eyes. And she's just like, we cannot outrun this thing.
We probably can't kill it either. So, like, I don't know. We'll focus on trying to kill it. You focus on trying to get us out of here, and then it's two monsters, one boat.
She kind of goes, oh, okay, and she puts the arrow away and turns back to the helm again. Incredible, excellent. All right, so it is Tiernan's turn. Tiernan is not now. Delgrim, did you say anything in regards to the resistances and stuff?
No, but the purpose of that was to convey that information to someone using the shard. But I don't recall. I think that's an action to use, so I wouldn't be able to until next turn anyway.
I'm very generous with the shard stuff. That's fine. If you wanted to just communicate with it, that's okay.
Yeah, okay. It would be to, I think, Grumpfel then?
Okay.
I think it was the last
In which case, Grumpfel being deafened doesn't count because it's via the shard.
Correct.
Cool.
Yes, correct. Good. Well played.
Thank you.
Actually, that would be an interesting thing. Oh no, Lionette saved, so that's fine. Yep. Cool. Awesome. Excellent.
And it
Okay.
looks like I've cast blur.
So
Gotta do the
specifically,
influencer thing.
I gotta do that. Okay.
specifically, Heath, that would be the information that it is immune. Grumpfel, this thing cannot be harmed with any kind of cold or thundering damage of any kind.
And no thunder. Okay.
Awesome. All right. So Tiernan will adjust to some elements of his gun again, and this time he is going to unleash Scorching Ray. So 3 rapid blasts shoot out from the pistol at this thing. Oh fuck me.
I don't think that's the verbal components for Thunderwave.
Yeah.
Also, you'd have to buy us dinner first.
Yeah, true. He and only you see 2 of them like
Material
ricochet off the hide of this thing, but one of them seems to connect in some decent fashion and do damage, of which that is that much, 9 points of fire damage. Okay. And then he will also get Blinky to do the magical Blinky thing again. And so everyone within 10 feet of him will get the bonus hit points. So that'll be Tiernan, I have 10, and he'll make Blinky move over here. Actually to here. So Grumpfel, Delgrim, Gilly, and Gally will all get an extra 10 temporary hit points.
Of this me.
All right, and that is Tiernan's turn. So now it is the crew, of which there's not many left. Gilly will stagger up and pull out the crossbow, and she will have another shot at this thing and miss. You see Viola continues just clawing up the side of this thing. But you see she actually slips part way down. The claw's not able to get through the tough hide. It is now Grumpfel, then Delgrim.
Alrighty, so Grumpfel's a bit battered himself, deafened, not prone. How far away is it? Hang on, let me just
40 feet.
Let me just double check something. Okay, no, that's not going to work for that then. All right. Grumpfel is going to cast Guiding Bolt at it. Yes, guiding bolt.
Okay.
Grumpfel,
Make your attack roll, sir.
going to yet a different dice to the last ones.
Oh.
That's a little bit better. That makes 26 in total, thank you.
Whoa.
Yeah, what level are you casting the guiding bolt at?
I am casting it at 3rd level.
Okay, yes. It smashes into this thing. Roll your damage. Oh my god.
Came here to drink spider milk and fuck up sea creatures, and I'm all out of spider milk.
Good. That is 10, 20, 24, 25 points of damage.
Holy shit. Nicely done.
Nice.
Also, Piggles, go to actual hell.
Yeah, I saw that. That's like
What?
that's
Why do you
Yeah.
hate us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck, Piggles? I've done nothing but be kind to you.
Oh, inspo points. I forgot about that. We need to have like a tally on the screen as well as pinned somewhere.
Wow. So, Grumpfel, you see your guiding bolt scorch through the air and cut a deep, painful furrow along the flesh of this thing. The tough skin just peeling back and exposing the flesh underneath, and the whole thing just starts glowing as the next attack on this, of course, gets advantage from the guiding bolt.
Yeah,
That certainly did.
Grumpfel calls out, "May Kamateon take you before your time." Which
That did a
if-
significant amount of damage.
For those playing along at home, and Grumpfel's disposition is a cleric of the life domain who does indeed follow the god of death. He is one for those around him, making sure that their time on this plane is as long as it can be to ensure they do all of they want. So for Grumpfel to call something to be taken by Kamateon earlier than it should be is not a light thing.
Okay. Delgrim, what are you doing, my friend?
Or
And just so everyone's aware, it's the beast's turn after Delgrim.
yeah.
Ooh.
Correct.
Now you got advantage on this because of guiding bolt. Because I
I've got
remember
advantage on an attack on it, which isn't necessarily what I'm doing. The mast for this ship has been described as the tree.
Correct.
That Gilly is deeply attached to.
Correct.
Its reasons being a dryad. Is it the only mast that the ship has?
Correct.
Fuck. Listen. No, I won't do that. Okay. In which case, Delgrim is going to so exhaustedly and slowly saddle up next to Gal.
Yeah.
Same thing, holding an action the moment this thing is even remotely within range to jump on and fucking slash at. That's Delgrim's move. And I think
Good God.
Delgrim will kind of look over to Gal and just kind of do this. We're going to fuck this thing up nod.
It's the hat blocking it for me.
Yeah, it was. It was. It's incredible.
Good.
Okay. It is the beast's turn. With Viola stuck to the side, you see... Oh, let me have a look.
Wait, sorry. There's one other thing I could have done. It's pretty basic, bitch. I'm real sad that I forgot about it. It's Hunter's Mark. As a bonus action.
No, look, every little bit counts.
Correct. I'm gonna die, so I may as well get as much damage in as I can.
Again?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. As this thing starts to head towards you guys, you see one of its giant flippers smash against the side of its body where Viola is. Oh, actually, no, that's definitely a hit. You watch, for the briefest of moments, Viola vanishes as this flipper smashes into the side of this thing. And as it comes back, you see her fall backwards off the side. And just as she hits the water, you see her twist. So you can tell that she's alive, but you're not sure how much. And then this creature...
She's just mostly dead.
charges the boat.
Thank you.
Now, Delgrim and Galley, you guys both get to try and jump onto this thing. Its mouth is wide open as it comes towards the ship. So what is the intent here? Because there's not a lot of place that's not mouth to necessarily kind of jump onto.
Could I, because I can jump pretty high, could I try and get on top of, like, the top lip even?
Let's have a look. Let me just quickly check the jump rolls.
Yeah. And also, if possible, could I bring Delgrim with me? Because he's only little. I could probably just...
He is little, and he's also absolutely exhausted. So any assistance in that movement would be appreciated. But
what is 8 feet? This thing. So to give you an idea, this thing is classified as a gargantuan creature.
Mm-hmm.
So your jump, your high jump is 8 feet. If you rolled an 8,
yeah,
on your leaping dice thingy,
yeah, the mirthful leap, yeah,
I would say that there is a chance that you could grab like the top of a tooth and pull yourself up. But it is going to be super risky, my friend.
I don't want to jump in its mouth.
alas.
Or do I? I'm gonna
do it, Cass. Fucking do it.
I'm gonna try.
Are you? So what are you doing? Are you jumping for the tooth or are you jumping into the mouth?
I'm gonna try for the tooth.
Yeah.
Can I sling Delgrim on my back before I jump? No.
I don't. Not with this. No, that's
okay.
Just getting a little bit.
All right. I will try. I'm gonna try for the tooth.
Yeah. Okay. So what I need you to do is roll your mirthful leap dice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It was a 3.
A 3. Okay. You go to jump, and like at the last minute, the ship like just sort of tilts down slightly by the or up slightly, throwing you off balance as you leap up. And I'm going to get you to make an athletics check to see if you can grab onto the tooth, or you can make the choice to fall into this thing's mouth.
I rolled a 21 for athletics.
So you guys watch as she leaps up, or as Gally, he leaps up, grabs the tooth of this thing and is now dangling from the tooth. Interesting. Okay. Delgrim, what are you doing as you see your companion do that?
So I don't think Delgrim's got it in him to make that same jump, right? But I can certainly make it onto the creature. Yeah, like it's close enough if it's triggering the action that I can get onto the thing. Yeah.
The only place to get onto it is in its mouth. Like it is coming at you with its mouth open.
Okay, great. In which case, oh fuck,
Oh no.
Delgrim's gonna do that. He's gonna reach into his bag of holding and grab the fucking laser diamond, and as he jumps in, he's gonna fucking toss the laser diamond into the mouth of this thing.
Hooray! That's awesome.
Oh fuck. Yeah, okay.
Hey,
That's
remember that
cool.
laser diamond, Ham?
Yeah.
Remember that cool diamond that
Yeah.
shoots fucking lasers whenever
Yeah.
anyone tries to fucking interact with it?
Yeah.
It's
Fucking-
going in this thing's gullet.
Okay. And you're going with it, right?
Well, I guess if that's the only option, yeah.
Well,
Oh
you
my
can
God, hang
you
on,
can
I'm on the tooth. Hang on.
you can try and land like you don't necessarily have to like jump all the way down. Like its mouth is big enough where you can like land on its tongue. Sort
Yeah,
of.
Why don't you just basketball shoot it through its mouth?
Pretty much. So he'd try and land somewhere relatively safe, somewhere where he can exit off of this thing, if that's a possibility. But the main thing he's going to want to try and do is land this thing down its throat.
Okay. So I'm gonna get a little bit
Fair.
strict about this.
Yeah.
This thing is about to attack the boat. Your
Yeah.
reaction will be to jump into its mouth as its mouth is going to close. If you jump in, because that was the held action, I'm cool with you throwing the diamond as well.
Sure.
But you cannot change what your held action is to only
Fair.
throw the diamond and not jump.
Oh, no, the jumping will happen as well. So he'll end up in/on the creature in some capacity. He'll just
Okay.
be trying to do that at a specific location.
So it's like the leap.
that gives him an exit strategy of some kind, if
Okay.
that's viable. Yeah.
So you land like on this slightly soft, squishy tongue as the diamond, which I'm going to have to go and fucking dig up now.
Sorry about it.
Yeah, not your problem. Vanishes down its. You don't even need to roll. This thing's mouth is big enough. It's like throwing it into a barn.
Mhm.
It's like a hot dog down a hallway. It's like there's
Fucking
zero
hell.
Calm
challenges
down.
at all.
Yep, good.
And as you do that, its mouth comes crunching down, actually on the side of the ship itself. So I need to make an attack roll against the boat. I rolled a 19 to hit the boat. So that is
Boat's armor class is 22.
that's a 33 to hit.
Damn it.
And the boat will take. Eight, 9, 14. 42 points of damage. You feel just this crunch. You see the wood splinter on the side. It doesn't fully crush, but you can see the integrity of this ship has been significantly damaged. And those of you, who's deaf at the moment?
Pun?
So if you've already had your turn, you can roll your saving throw again to see if you're not deaf.
What was the save again?
It's con.
Okay. At disadvantage.
Is it at disadvantage?
Ooh. Oh.
If you've got a level exhaustion, yes.
Yeah.
One was a nat 20. The other one was a 14. Make it 16?
16's not enough.
Okay.
Jesus.
22 enough?
22 is enough, so you can hear again.
Yay.
Grumpfel?
15 and a 14. It's a fairly decent roll when you've got to roll at disadvantage, but I know you're going to say that's not enough.
No, it is not, unfortunately. But those of you who can hear Gilly absolutely scream as the boat gets crunched upon.
Yeah.
That is going to be, in this case, the end of its turn. So we are back at the top of the initiative order. So Gully, then B, then Tiernan.
So is this
So
thing still
actually-
is this thing still crunched on, or does it crunch?
It
and
is
then we
still
scroll?
crunched on. So Gully, holding on to the tooth, I would actually like you to make a dexterity saving throw to see whether or not you get crunched into the side of the boat, or whether or not you're kind of able to weasel your way out of the way. Or you can voluntarily fall into its mouth with Delgrim.
Yeah, I'll go into its mouth, please.
Okay. So as you realize what this thing is going to do, you let go of the tooth and fall backwards onto the side of this thing's tongue as like the wood and splinters rain past the two of you. But you are now inside the mouth of this thing. What would you like to do?
Question. Would you deem the I'm assuming what I'm standing on is the tongue to be pseudo ground?
For all intents and purposes with this thing, absolutely.
Okay. So it's a bit out there, but what I'm thinking is I want to pull out my maul.
Yep.
And I wanted to expend one of the charges to strike down onto its tongue.
Yeah.
And create a 20-foot cone down its throat that is then difficult terrain. So it would be difficult for it to swallow things.
That's fucking
I
sick.
love
Look,
that.
I'm here for this. I am abso-fucking-lutely here for this. Okay.
I have to roll to see if it hits first, right?
If it's a cone.
So no, so for this, it's automatic. You use your full action and you bring the maul down, and it has to make a saving throw normally.
Yes.
It can't avoid this. It's going to automatically fail.
Yay. So in that case, it also is knocked prone.
Now, because of
Gargantuan
this,
creature.
A Karen.
yeah, because of the size of this thing, I think we'll waive that element.
We'll
of
leave
it.
that. Yeah, that's cool.
But roll the roll the damage.
Okay. So I don't have to roll to hit because I'm inside it. Is that what you're saying?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then it also has an extra 2d6 bludgeoning damage in that case. So hang on. So
So it is
12?
only the two. It is only the 2d6 damage that it does.
Not on top of the additional 2d6.
Yeah. Actually, because this is living, because we're doing a whole bunch of shenanigans here. Yeah, you can do the regular way. Okay. All right. Let's clarify things here.
Yeah.
You need to roll to hit to do the weapon damage to see if basically you can impact it hard enough. The bludgeoning from the magic will definitely happen though.
Okay, so 18 to hit.
Yep, that's fine. So you'll get to do
Okay.
the weapon damage.
Okay, and then so the weapon damage
Yep.
was, what did I say?
12.
I'll just roll 12.
Just roll it again.
Okay. So 16,
Okay.
and then another 2d6,
Yep.
another 16.
2d6. 2d6 shouldn't be able to do 16 points of damage.
Oh no, my bad. Sorry. Do 2d6 plus 6 is the damage. So that was the 16, and
Yeah.
then 2 regular d6s.
Yep.
So another 7 in that case. So 16 plus 7.
Okay, so another.
And
Jesus fucking.
because sorry, because I am raging, and this is the first creature that I've hit, My attack will cause it to have disadvantage on any attack that isn't against me. And when a target is hit by when the target hits a creature other than me, that creature has resistance to any damage dealt by the attack.
Fucking
Holy
hell.
fuck, man.
Holy shit,
And
that's
and
good.
I have another attack as well because I
So-
have 2 attacks.
Activating the hammer is your full action.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So,
I appreciate it.
the part, so you are invoking your ancestral protectors here. What does this look like? I mean, the only person who can see it is Delgrim, who is inside the mouth of this thing as well. But what does it look like?
So there'll just be 2 like bright white image people, I guess, or images of these people that will pop up. One is a really beautiful moon elf, and the other is a little fairy with a really cheeky grin on its face.
Mm-hmm.
And they just stand like in a ready stance to, like, looks like they're about to start fighting with us, I guess.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Fuck. It's a 10.5. Amazing. Outstanding. Okay. B, it's your turn.
Hi, I'm not going to do anywhere near as much cool shit as what was just done.
Well,
But hey, here we are. So can I ask a question just based on its size?
yeah.
With the logic of its size, we're also assuming things like Thunderwave, etc., are not going to push it, right?
Correct.
Good to know. Excellent. I love that for me. And how deep in the mouth, my friends?
You where you are, you would have no idea. At this stage, it's kind of
That's
latched
okay.
onto the side of the ship.
With its size, I can feasibly assume that I can aim a cone without getting them, right?
Yeah, piece of cake. Yeah.
Yeah, great, cool. I am going to cast Pulse Wave at 3rd level. It will need to
Okay.
make a Constitution save.
Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Yeah, which I assume it's going to succeed, but it'll take half damage, so that's fine.
I rolled a 1.
Oh!
So that is still an 11.
It fails.
But it is a fail. Yeah.
Okay, great. It's going to take 66 damage.
Holy fuck.
Which is 25. 25 total.
25. What type of damage?
Force damage. Stop it. Yeah, so it's gonna
I can
take
see Ham's head. I hope it's thunder, and then be real funny.
yeah 25 force damage for that one.
I was stop looking so eager.
Yeah. Cool. That's
Cool.
my action.
So that
Bonus.
Good.
that pulse of magic just rips through the side of this thing, and you can actually see like the hard skin. Now that you're close, you can see it's just covered in barnacles, but the flesh just rips from the side as that pulse wave cuts through it, doing again significant damage to this truly enormous creature.
Having also kind of watched it chomp into the boat, I do not want to be close to the side of the boat. So I'm going to back up now.
Yep.
I have 10, 15, and then use my bonus action to move additional for cunning action.
Yeah.
To move an additional 5, 10, 15, 20 feet back.
Okay.
So I don't get eaten.
Yeah. Look, legit. Outstanding. All right. With the thing that close, Tiernan will once again. Actually, no, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. He'll fire his firebolt again at this thing, unleashing it from his pistole. We'll rolled another 19, so that's definitively a hit.
Hell yeah. Good job, Tiernan.
Didn't roll good on the damage. That's okay.
You are looking suspiciously hairless tonight, though, John. I'll point out.
So again, the bolt just cuts through like one of the already large injuries that this thing has cut. The fire scorches in, causing more damage to this thing. All things considered, with the size of this thing, you can see that this torrent of magic is having an effect on this creature. Tiernan will also once again use Blinky to give temp hit points to Grumpfel, not Gilly. It'll be just Grumpfel himself and Gilly. So that would be 7, but you got 10 last time, so yeah, I won't change.
Haven't taken any damage, so I wouldn't.
Does that clear previously granted temp HP? So
No. Once you've got it, you've got it. You don't lose it again.
Okay.
Cool, awesome. So that was Tiernan. B. So it is now the crew. You see, out of the water, once again, Viola leaps up onto the side of this thing, just clawing like some kind of feral animal, gouging away at its flesh, and seems to be doing something to it. Keep on fucking putting the wrong dice down. It's not bad at all. And Gilly is actually going to race over to where Angelique is, and start to check. You will actually see anyone who glances in that direction, you'll see her very briefly make some gestures, and in her hand these berries will appear. And she'll feed one to the unconscious Angelique, whose eyelids flutter as she comes conscious again. That is the crew.
As a reaction, I fucking kill Angel. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm sorry.
Wow. Aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay. It is now Grumpfel's turn, then Delgrim. I haven't missed anyone. Oh, cool. Grumpfel, you're up.
All right, so paint me a picture, ODM. This wee beastie is clamped onto the boat.
Yep.
Does it have gills, nose, tentacles around its head, eyes, many eyes? Where are they positioned? What are we looking at?
If you look into our campaign chat, you will get a rough picture of what it looks like.
Ooh.
I think I had a look, and it was like more of a distant thing rather than a.
So it is. It has got eyes from where you're standing. You would be able to probably see one high up on the side of it.
Okay, yeah, because that picture in the chat, like I can see it, but it doesn't show me. Like I can see the.
Just below the borderline.
That one has it coming up from below, whereas you said it was to there.
Clamped onto the side.
So I was just trying to see if like eyes or nose or gills or something was at sort of deck level.
I mean, no. Again, just the sheer size of this thing. You can't see like a discernible nose. It doesn't appear to have a nose. The gills are probably far down its body. Its eyes would probably be maybe like 20 feet up from the deck.
Okay. Because obviously it's clamped on the boat, so there's no way to get into or fire into its mouth or get into its mouth or because I've seen where's the thing here? So we saw Lionett fire a few arrows on it and bounce off its hide. So Grumpfel's not silly. He would have gone, okay, the hide is tough. Where are its vulnerable areas? And before it clamped down on the boat, he also was going to try and, aim the mouth or something like that as a fleshy area. I'm just trying to now.
Having Delgrim given you its immunities, I think this is something that Delgrim and Grumpfel had probably talked about. Is an ability of Delgrim, and you could safely assume that if there are any vulnerable areas or vulnerabilities, that he also would have conveyed that information. The fact that he didn't assume that it's just real tough everywhere.
Yep. That kind of, I had an idea of to do something, but yeah, with it clamping down on the boat, unfortunately, that idea has sort of now gone. Sorry, I've tried to make a very quick decision. No. Just looking at the map. Sorry, Hamish. Distance from Grumpfel to B.
35, I think, because you're just out of my range to do some cool stuff.
Yeah, correct.
No, that's right. I looked at the spell I was going to use, and I need to see my companions, which means I can't see the two that are in the creature's mouth. So that is not going to work either. I was going to use healing word to try and mass healing word to try and help there. That's not going to do it. Crap. All right, Grumpfel's gonna. Sorry.
Yeah,
Grumpfel,
go quick.
Has anyone actually rolled an attack roll against this thing?
Not yet.
So
Gal did with the hammer.
So that was an actual attack roll.
Mm.
Did you do it with advantage? With
She
guiding bolt?
still hit. It's fine.
Okay,
But
cool.
yes.
Grumpfel's going to use first level guiding bolt to shoot at it again.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Make your attack.
Alrighty. That is 22.
22 definitely hits.
And 4 of these. That is a 6, and a 4 is a 10, and a 6, and a 5 is 21.
Holy fucking shit.
Hamish, if I may, can I use a reaction to activate my timepiece? And because this is 60
make me re-roll, are you?
No. What I'm gonna do is accelerate your attack, so the guiding bolt would start moving faster than what you've seen it move before, and you would get to do an additional 2d6 damage.
Very nice.
This is the same spell as before, but in reverse. It's fucking cool.
Additional 2d6.
So cool.
I have to sacrifice a spell slot to do it, though.
That's a 6 and a 2 for another 8.
So what? All up, it was 29 points damage. Is that right?
10, 21, 29.
Yeah. This again. The bolt almost gracefully shoots forward, and then as B manipulates the time itself, it just blasts a hole into the side of this creature, raining chunks of flesh and meat down onto the deck. Like this thing, you guys have done a chunk of damage on this thing, despite its size. It is. Blood pouring out from numerous wounds now. Anything else? Bonus actions? Anything?
Okay, I can't use a healing word as a bonus action, can I? Because you cast once or twice.
Correct.
Yeah. Cantrip, but it can be a cantrip. All the cantrips are actions. Diddly-dum. Grumpfel is going to move.
Cool.
Because
Delgrim, it is your turn.
I'd like you very much to resolve the laser diamond situation before I do anything.
Yes.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you for reminding me.
Excellent.
I think maybe
we'll find out right after this break.
Yeah. I actually think that's probably a good thing to do.
Hamish, roll the damage. We've waited this long.
Good.
I was joking too.
No, it was good. I was going to say break at the end of this round. But no,
Yeah,
perfect
that's
timing
good.
because it means I can go and dig out those godforsaken notes. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us tonight while these clowns try and destroy a massive sea monster. Two of them are inside it. Is that going to be a good thing? Who knows? Is it going to be a bad thing? Maybe it is. Who knows? We'll find out. In 5 to 10 minutes. Thanks.
In the land of Peldorn, where the echoes call, through the ruins deep, through the rise and fall, radiant shadows dreaming of the dawn, that which shines will blind us all. Tiernan crafts with shard and steel, searching for the lost. Blinky flies beside him, a faithful friend at any cost. Miera weaves the storm and flame, magic wild, chaos untamed. Power churning, bright yet dire, she walks the edge of fate and fire. Radiant shadows dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Through the darkest valleys to the highest peaks, standing by each other as the darkness speaks. Delgrim stalks where the wild things cry, a sharpened blade, a hunter's eye. Stranger to stars in the light of day, he hunts for the means to fell his prey. Grumpfel draws on death's domain, a good life's rest well earned, with Cometeon's blessing, sharing the lessons learned. Beast's mind is a map of endless lore, a wizard's gaze at the arcane door. Her blood runs thick with a trauma past, she weave her spell as the clock turns back. Radiant shadows dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Through the darkest valleys to the highest peaks, standing by each other as the darkness speaks. Blinding gold and shattered crowns, lies that weigh and pull us down. A light too bright, a fate too tall, that which shines will blind us all. Radiant shadows dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Through the darkest valleys to the highest peaks, together they will stand as the darkness speaks. In the land of Peldorn, their epic tale is spun, a story still unfolding, a battle not yet won. Radiant shadows dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Radiant shadows, can you hear the call? That which shines will blind us all.
Button me, mommy.
Yeah. What? Mummy me button. Hey, welcome back.
No, I'm not going to say the third thing.
This, this is Radiant Shadows. Hey, look, you're choosing to spend your time with us, and I'm sorry. No, thank you. It's really kind.
We thank you and
Do you
question
know what?
you.
I'm not sorry. Do you know why? Because chat fucked us.
Well-
D20 and Piggles, you can absolutely eat shit.
To be honest, I haven't even used that yet, so I'm just
My
saying.
views are not the views of Meeples and Dragons. I'd like to
No.
just put that out there, but
I am
my personal
appreciative.
views, go heck yourselves.
I am
So-
appreciative of chat, and as a reward, I would like you all to enjoy us fucking this monster. On that score, sorry, Ham, you were about to destroy
Yeah.
your monster from the inside.
Yeah, look, I'm about to absolutely just the most
Rearrange its insides.
rearrange
We're-
its guts.
We're about to find
so-
out the monster's immune to like lasers and shit.
so terribly. No,
Fucking take that back, Heath.
Oh, the diamond
did I-
does thunder damage. What a shame.
It does fucking not.
Wait, did I say that out loud? Damn it! What?
Okay, let's get into this. So, Delgrim.
Wait, they're already in there. What are you talking about?
What, are they in yet? I can't tell.
Fuck you.
And we go back to the sausage in a hallway comment. Full circle.
Wow, this is
Just-
a
just little
wholesome
ones.
family
Just-
fun adventure stream.
Stop.
Yeah. All right,
Let's
All
get
right.
cracking.
gloves
Say
off.
crack again.
So, you. Those of you who are not currently inside the monster, fucking, just not as stable.
How does one get inside the monster?
Well,
I
look,
said I was looking for gills, nose, or eyes. I didn't say
You just-
anything.
it's just all about asking nicely, right?
So,
Outs-
monster, may I get inside you?
Would thou join us me for dinner and a beverage?
It just eats all of you. I'm done. I'll spend no. Yeah.
I'm into it.
So you see this creature suddenly starts to thrash around, obviously in pain, as something is occurring deep inside, so deep inside it.
Mm-hmm.
Delgrim and Gally, you think you can maybe hear something, although you've still got to make saving throws to see if you can hear anything at all because you were both deaf.
Pardon?
No, I'm not deaf.
Good
No,
news
you're not
is,
deaf.
doesn't matter. It's not where my perception comes from.
Deaf? No,
Mm.
this is whether you can actually hear something though.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
fair. Perception check, you say?
No. Make your saving throw versus because weren't you still deaf?
Yeah, I'm totally still deaf.
Yep. So make your saving throw to see whether or not that has worn off.
Oh, yeah, of course. At disadvantage, con
Yeah.
save it was, yeah. Look, on a nat 1, I'm going to say no, probably not.
Nah, probably not. No, cool. Delgrim, what are you doing?
First, I'm waiting to see what this fucking laser diamond has done. It's just thrashing. Okay, good.
you threw it. It's down. Yeah, you guys can feel this thing moving violently.
I appreciate what you're doing, but Promethean the player really wants to know how much damage that fucking diamond has done to the inside of this thing. Okay, no, on that score then. It's a question.
Wait, can I ask a question in favor of Diamond thing? Because theoretically, I'm gonna get real rulesy here for a sec.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure that the diamond was thrown before last round. So
Yep,
there
take it
should have
into
been
account.
at least okay,
Yep.
great. I'm sorry to be an asshole,
No,
but
no,
I
I am. That is
I'm
not
just
being an
saying,
Yeah,
if it
no.
kills this monster, then like, who cares about Delgrim's turn?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yikes. Okay, so I just want to check out this fun new situation of Delgrim's, right? So, Eyes of the Night, right? Because there's a specific thing I want to try if this plays out. So, I got to read through the fun new feature that Delgrim's come back from the dead with. So, in the darkness of your death, you were granted a boon, an opportunity to see beyond that which blinds many and embrace the depths of the night. Where once you had eyes, now there are two black voids. However, if one stares long enough if one stares into them long enough, they will see the faint twinkling of stars as if looking into the night sky. So in the daylight, you have blind sight with a range of 60 feet. Beyond that, you're completely blind. In areas with no light, such as underground, you have blind sight with a range of 120 feet. Under the night sky, vision is perfect. Any perception check.
Yep.
Perception checks can make you roll with advantage. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so here's my question: is Delgrim's blind sight affected by the deafness condition that he currently has?
No, I'm not sure. No, because your sight. So that the blind sight only impact. Oh, so you're saying like because I see what you're saying. No.
Okay, great. In which case, given Delgrim feels his environment rather than sees it or hears it, is it conceivable that Delgrim would be able to assess the direction to this thing's heartbeat?
I potentially, considering everything that's going on, it will be a perception check.
Okay.
It would be a high DC.
And disadvantage courtesy of exhaustion.
Yeah,
which is fine.
so I think
It's fine.
it's not a no,
Mhm.
but it would be very challenging.
Okay, I'll make that perception check if that's okay then.
Yeah.
At disadvantage. Is it nighttime?
It is the equivalent of light time, yes.
So not a disadvantage, because the advantage would cancel it out.
But you are inside this creature.
I am. Well, your call. So disadvantage then, yeah?
So it would still be, yeah, because you're actually not out in the night air as such. You're
Yeah.
inside
Okay.
Big Bertha.
What
That's
about
fair.
the holes in its mouth?
Shush you. Okay, at disadvantage. What is that? That's an 8, which would make it. No, it's going to be a 12.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. In which case, he just fucking brings out the axe. Just absolutely fucking. he'll. Is Delgrim inside the thing's mouth?
Yes. Yeah.
And the throat of this thing is difficult terrain?
So the tongue heading backwards at the moment as difficult would be deemed as difficult. Yeah. Let's run with it for the moment. Yep.
Okay. Well, if the tongue's heading backwards, then I guess he'll go for a swing like under the tongue. Is where he'd probably.
So you guys would be standing on top, like the tongue is so
On
big,
top,
you are like
yeah, okay,
staying.
cool.
So
We're
think
on
of
the tongue.
the giant worm and Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. Okay. He's not going to attempt to attack the tongue. He's going for the side of the.
Yep.
Mouth/throat. I guess.
Make your attack with advantage.
Blatantly will do that, which will then, with Hallow's Edge, whoa, calm down. With advantage, that's 19, making it a 25.
That hits.
Excellent. For a base of 3 damage. However, we also have in play Slayer's Prey and what's the other one? The fucking
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark. Just going to be another 3 on top of that, making that 6. That's all a bit yuck. Question: is this thing going to be immune to thunder damage on the inside of its face?
Yes.
Damn, I hate that. Okay, fine. That's an entirety of 6 fucking damage. You
Oh
fuck.
no.
Should have jammed the axe into its
You-
gum, between the gum and the teeth, right in that
Ow.
popcorn receptacle.
That said, second attack.
Yep. Yeah.
At
You
advantage.
remembered.
Also, thanks. I was real proud of it. Second attack's going to be 22.
Yep.
They don't apply. The extra damage doesn't apply for this one, though, does it?
Hunter's Mark does, but the Slayer's Prey one doesn't.
It'll be 4, 7, 11 extra damage.
11. Okay. You just start hacking away at the inside of this thing's mouth. The first one hits like a piece of bone, and you guys hear, like, you can feel the vibration through your bodies of this thing. The second one just carves a chunk of flesh out of the side.
I guess the thunder damage would still go off on that first one, but it's nothing do anything.
Anything else from you, Delgrim?
I feel like I've seen Tiernan use heat metal before. Is that a thing, or am I imagining that?
That is you are imagining that.
Okay, great. In that case, no.
Okay. Right. It's its turn.
And just a quick reminder that any attack is at disadvantage if it's not against me.
Yeah.
And everyone has resistance against everything.
So, the first thing I'm going to do is roll to see whether its resonating roar comes back.
Gross.
It's a 5 or a 6 on a d6. I rolled 5.
I think you're lying.
Yeah, of course you did.
Also, that's a joke. I'm so sorry, Hamish. I love and respect you.
Please don't hurt me. Okay, so with that...
Hurt me, but, you know, it's... Yep, that's it.
This thing is a wounded, in agony, wild beast. Those of you on the surface watch as this thing lets go of the side of the boat. Shoomph, under the water. And all you hear blasting upwards is this almighty roar. It might not be able to swallow what is in its throat due to the pain caused, but it is trying to blast it out. And I would like Gally and Pro to make a saving throw against its resonating blast. It will be at disadvantage.
Remember, you have inspiration points, people.
It will be at disadvantage because you are literally in its mouth.
What sort of saving throw?
A Constitution saving throw.
Well, I guess saving throw is not its attack, is it? Yeah, okay.
Fuck, we're still in the same round.
Uh, 19 at disadvantage.
Yeah, okay. Holy shit. Go the Barbarian. Delgrim?
I feel like this is going to require a high enough DC that it's not worth burning inspiration on, so it's a 4.
That's a 4. Yeah, no, 4 is definitely a fail.
Don't forget you have an inspiration point, Promethean.
Which is why
I have a
said
question.
I don't think it matters, but also he's got resistance to this damage, so it's not a problem.
Oh, from the resist, from the what you cast
Correct.
earlier?
Yeah.
Is that it?
No, from what Gal cast.
Yeah, when I cast. Any
It's an attack not against Gal.
when the target hits another creature or a creature other than you, the target or the creature has resistance to the damage dealt by that attack. So anything. Please and thank you.
I don't even need to recast absorb elements because I've already got a little resistance from our new bestie.
Look at me. You
So-
can see the cogs ticking over. How could I fuck
I
you
have
over?
been very fucking generous. I'm going to be very brutal here. This is not an attack. This is an ability. It's like casting Fireball. Fireball is not an attack. This is an area of effect ability.
Fireball is a spell attack.
No, it's not. Fireball requires a saving throw, not an attack roll. If it was an attack, then you would have a spell attack roll. If it's an
Technically,
area effect, It is a saving throw.
Okay.
That is why it
can
uses
I-
the term attack.
You're the boss. Do we want?
Can I just say that the
Yeah.
words it has is when the target hits a creature. So it doesn't technically say attack if it's
So while
roar is
raging,
going to hit.
the first creature you hit with an attack on your turn has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against you. And
Okay, and
when
it's
that
not an
target
attack.
hits a creature
Fair
other than you, the creature has resistance to the damage dealt by that attack.
Fair enough. I
Yeah.
was looking at one part of the sentence. That
Yeah.
was
Fair enough, but boo.
Yeah,
It is,
so-
and
ooh,
I'm not
boo.
trying to be a dick, but I'm also
that's fair. Go
conscious.
for it. You good?
No, you got to balance the shit.
No,
That's
you
part
good.
of playing
You
this
good.
game. It literally has to be balanced.
You good?
Yes.
If you do it slow, Heath, and like draw your hand back slow.
Do it slow. Do it.
This works
Sexy.
just as well.
So no. So Gally saved. Delgrim, you failed.
Oh yeah.
So
Inspiration
Gally,
point.
you take 21 points of thunder damage. Delgrim, you take 42 points of thunder damage.
Absorb elements.
Yep.
You fuck.
Cool.
And can I use my spirit shield to negate another 2d6 of that?
Yeah, because he's just taking damage. So 100%.
Yeah. So what was the halved? 21?
21. Yep.
Yeah. Good.
And then 21 minus the 2d6.
Yep. Look at you guys using all your fucking abilities.
Mm.
Yeah, you literally put the fucking largest creature in the universe on a map.
Well,
what did you
mean-
think we were gonna do?
It's
So that's
kind of
minus another 6 pro for you.
so
Really?
and
Yeah.
Best.
so pro. I need you, and don't forget any temporary hit points that you had amongst any of that as
Yeah,
well.
Tem's burned now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pro, I need you to make a strength saving throw to see whether or not you get spat out of the mouth as this resonating roar goes off.
I'm gonna do the con check for Hunter's Mark first, if that's cool.
Oh yeah, 100%.
At disadvantage. That one's a 19. That one's a 10. Which makes it 12. So that's the pass of the con save.
It is a pass. Yep.
And strength save?
Strength
or
save. Yeah.
Also a disadvantage. That one was in that 20.
And what was the other one?
It doesn't matter. I'm going to burn my inspiration to re-roll it.
Okay.
I rolled one more than I did before,
Aw.
which brings it up to a 10.
You guys watch as this thing lets go of the side of the ship, vanishes underwater, and there's this roar. And shooting out of the water, you see Delgrim like a cork fired up into the air, probably 10, 15 feet.
Fuck.
I don't know. How does Delgrim handle getting shot this far? Is he going for the graceful landing? Is he out of control? How do you think Delgrim would respond?
He'll be real annoyed about it, I think.
Yeah, there'd be a string of expletives.
His immediate concern is going to be where specifically he'll go into survival mode and try and assess his trajectory as best as possible to figure out if he's going to crash into the boat and die, or dive into the water gracefully and be able to try and maybe come back around to this thing.
Land against a sail and just ride the fabric down.
Yeah.
It's definitely into the water. Like, it's quite obvious that you kind of almost shot slightly away from the boat.
Okay. So, like, in between the creature and the boat, are we talking? Or...
So the creature's kind of just gone like straight down,
Mm-hmm.
and you just shot you up, and you've just sort of arced slightly away from the side of the boat.
Okay, great.
That makes sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, in which case he'll attempt a little swan dive back into the water.
Cool. Make an athletics or acrobatics check, whichever your heart desires.
Okay.
We all get our paper signs ready.
Yeah.
Hold up a number
Yeah, good.
rating.
Read that one. They're both the same. They're both a 3. With athletics makes it a 9.
Yeah. Look, it could have been worse. It could have been better.
Yeah.
But you're still alive.
That's cool.
Yeah. However, this thing has vanished and is swimming downwards with
Gal still in its throat.
with Galley still inside it.
Can I see Viola anywhere in the immediate vicinity?
Oh fuck. Hold on, let me just see. No.
What was that roll, Hamish?
I was to see whether or not she was able to hang on to the side of it.
Okay, cool. Just double checking it wasn't a death save.
Well, look, So,
It was a depth save.
well played, well played. So back at the top of the round now, unless a Delgrim, no, because that was the monster's turn. So Galley, you are in the monster's mouth, and water would be pouring in after it had roared.
Right. But it's finished roaring now, so I'm assuming it would have closed its mouth.
It has closed its mouth again, yes.
Okay. All right. I think Gally might do a little dentistry. I'm going to start taking out teeth. If I can, with my maul.
Okay.
So 28 to hit.
Yeah, 28 hits. Yep.
And I'm like going for the ones that I can kind of see, like, I guess at the front.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. God, for anyone who doesn't like dentists, I'm really sorry. Please I won't be graphic about this.
No. So 18 damage.
18. Holy fucking shit. Goddamn barbarians, man. Is that with the extra +2?
Yes.
Yep.
And I might as well go for a second attack as well.
Yeah.
So 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And then another 17 damage.
Fuck me sideways. I'm trying to add numbers. Trying to take away numbers. Okay. I need you to please make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Uh, 18.
18. 18 is not enough.
Ow!
Smash once with the maul. Smash a second time. Use your imagination, or don't, in regards to the carnage that you're creating. But it simply does too much pain to this thing. And you feel like its gullet just go and its tongue as it expels you out of its mouth. You are deep below the ocean's water with a moment to catch and to hold your breath. And you are now outside of this thing. You still got your movement and bonus action to go if you would like.
So am I on the surface of the water now, or
No,
am I still
you don't know how deep you are beneath the surface.
Okay, well, I guess I'll start swimming
Mm-hmm.
in a direction upwards. Would be ideal if I could work out which way is up.
Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult. What's your movement speed?
45.
45? Okay, so you can go just over 20 feet per turn. So you start making your way towards the surface. Okay. B, it is your turn.
So just to clarify, can we still see this thing?
No, it's vanished beneath the surface of the water. You can see the ripples that it's left, and you can see Delgrim bobbing in the water, maybe 20 feet off away from the side of the boat.
If I can't see it, I'm gonna hold an action
Mm-hmm.
for when it gets within 30 feet of me.
Yep.
And what I'll do is I'll move up to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to attempt to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I will hold a 3rd level pulse wave at it for when it gets within 30 feet that I can see.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably going to be all I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it.
It's Tiernan's turn. He is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's actually going to head. He's going to dash over here to check on this dude. It's the crew, so you can see Lionette is trying to sort of get the ship turned around to trying to catch some of the wind, but the damage across down one side is extensive, and you can see that there are definitely holes below deck, below the waterline that have been caused by this creature. Gilly is still checking on Angelique. It is now Grumpfel and Delgrim's turn. Grumpfel, then Delgrim.
So this thing's no longer within, like, visible. You can't.
No longer visible. Correct.
No longer an eye line of sight.
Correct.
Okay. I would have to move over to the Grumpfel will follow B over to the side of the boat ship rather. Someone pointed out before it's a ship, not a boat. So yeah, go over there. Can I see Delgrim in the water?
Yep, absolutely.
Does he look intact, or does he look a little worse for wear?
Oh, there's definitely some blood in the water along with him, but he doesn't look on the brink of death by any means.
Right. What's the distance from Grumpfel to Delgrim?
It's about 25, 30 feet.
Okay. How messed up does B look?
Like a bit, not much. B hasn't been hit too much this evening.
Okay. Grumpfel's gonna use Healing Word at 1st level on Delgrim.
Okay.
Now the cool thing is that this plays right into his life domain, and so Healing Word is going to be a D4 plus 7, which is 3 plus 7, so Delgrim gets 10 back, and one of the and B would see Grumpfel kind of cast this, and she's seen him cast healing magic before, and extends his hand out holding the holy, and extends out and see this swirl of white and black sort of swirl and embrace Delgrim and heal him, but at the same time it kind of creeps back up Grumpfel's arm and swirls around him, and she sees little cuts and nicks and stuff on him heal. So one of the cool things is with the recent level up, Grumpfel has a cool thing called Blessed Healer. So he actually gets 2 plus the spell's level of healing himself.
Nice.
So he gets
Cool.
healed
Love that.
3
Yeah.
points of healing.
Love that.
So, excellent. Which means we are back around to Delgrim.
So save to be no longer deafened again, I guess.
Yep.
On a 2, that's not going to do it. That said, with his 120 feet of blindside,
Yep.
Delgrim would like to get a sense for where, if it's still within range, the direction that this thing is moving. So is it still moving away? Is it preparing a comeback attack? Is the thing he first wants to assess, if it's within range.
Yep. Because Hunter's Mark also does the same thing, doesn't it?
Hunter's Mark just gives me advantage on the perception. So
I think it also means you also know where it is at all times. I think just double. Either way, while you look that up, yes, it's probably about 40 or 50 feet away, and it appears to be moving rapidly away from you guys.
Yeah, okay. No, so it's just advantage on perception or survival checks to find it.
I could have sworn you also had an idea of where it was, but anyway, that's fine. That's cool.
I feel like you're thinking of there's the other one that does the thing, and it has to be certain types of creatures that I'm aware of if they're in the vicinity.
Maybe.
Yeah. In which case, then Delgrim's gonna, I guess, make his way back towards the boat.
Okay.
And if swimming speed is half movement speed,
Yep.
and my movement speed is currently halved, he is going to move exactly 7 feet
Yeah.
in the water
Look, it's not
towards the boat.
Yeah.
And I guess he'll burn the action then on a dash to do
Yeah.
that, and he'll move 14 feet.
Amazing.
So he is nearly halfway to the boat.
Good golly.
So at this stage, we're going to step out of initiative. Gally, you finally surface, and you can see the ship not too far off, although it does appear to be turning away from you. And you can see Delgrim in the water, not a wee ways away, furiously paddling in his exhausted fashion towards the side of the ship. What's everybody else doing at this point in time?
Can we see them?
Yep.
I'm going to take out my rope and throw it out, tying it, if I can, to the side of the ship to attempt to give them something to climb up when they get close enough.
Is there anything I can do to help push Delgrim forward other than his, more than his 7 feet movement?
Yep. You catch up to Delgrim, and the two of you are able to get over to this rope that's been set up by B and clamber your way back up the side. And all of you now sort of take this moment to look around, and you can see that the ship is listing slightly to the port, so to the left-hand side, where the damage by this creature has been created. You can see Lionette looking not great at the wheel, trying to kind of keep this ship pointed in the right direction again, trying to catch as much wind as possible. And Tiernan, Gilly, and Angelique all checking on the last crew member who was on this deck, which was Douglas. The other two, the remaining two of the triplets, were nowhere in sight.
They got yeeted off the edge, right?
I was just about to say, go and have a look over that side to sort of see if we can
Make a
they're
perception
visible.
check. Make a perception check.
And Delgrim would be on the other side, yelling for Viola, having rolled a d10 on the d10 of hotness. The clawing of the giant creature.
Yep. Grumpfel, what did you get on your perception check?
Does that count as an ability check?
Yep.
No, that's a skill, not an ability check, isn't it? Or
What you...
well, because the level of exhaustion means disadvantage on
Yes, so it's
ability. says ability check. So does that?
Yes.
Sorry,
So that is,
okay.
this
So
is an ability check.
So for the sake of a skill check is an ability check, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn wording. You young whippersnappers with all your different nomenclature. Oh, that's okay then. So a 19 and a 14. A 14 plus 7 for perception is a 21, thanking you. It's one thing that Grumpfel's good at.
You can see just on the very edge of your dark vision what you think is probably a very broken looking body just floating on the top of the water.
Grumpfel will point it out to whatever crew member is nearest to him.
Which will be Lionette.
Yes.
Okay, and she'll shout out to Gilly. And at this stage, the deafness that everyone has had will have worn off. So you all have got your full hearing back. Lionette will shout out to Gilly whether or not to turn the ship around, and Gilly will kind of give an affirmative wave, still being very focused on the others. So the ship makes it. Actually, no, she doesn't. No, Gilly, anyone who's looking, you would notice Gilly just gives like a shake of the head. And the ship just keeps pressing onwards, picking up a little bit more speed as Lionette's able to catch a bit more of the wind. The ship is listing slightly more.
So he's saying Gilly's leaving 3 crew members behind.
So, at this stage, you see Viola clambering up the side, looking very, very disheveled, terrible bruising, like severe blunt trauma, as she just sort of flops down on the deck.
Delgrim will kind of reach down as Viola's climbing to kind of assist pulling her onto the
She'll
deck.
give you a bit of a strange look, and at this point in time, you recognize that she truly is one of the most hideous things you have ever seen. Like, there is physically, there is nothing attractive about this creature.
Roll a 10. Delgrim appreciates capability.
Excellent. She takes your hand and allows herself to be pulled up. And just stands there for a moment, just sort of looking at you.
I think Delgrim would, once Viola's safe on the deck, then probably seek Gilly out initially. Is there anything that needs to be done to keep this ship safe?
She looks over at you, and you can see that there's tears in her eyes. We're going to have to do some kind of repairs to the hull. We're going to sink at this rate. Anything that you can do, salvaging the crates, anything you and your friends can do to help try and just like shore up the hull down the bottom. We can probably limp on for a while if we can sort that out, or if you've got any other kind of ideas that might be able to help out.
And wherever Tiernan is, he'll receive a message in his mind, then via the shard. Tiernan, we need to find a way to stop leaking into boats. We don't sink to death.
And you'd get a response back from Tiernan going, I might have some tools and tricks I can do to try and help with some of the repairs.
I know, this is why I send you a secret message in brain. Let's get to it. Go.
Right. Yes, of course. And Tiernan gets up from where he is and races off down below deck to see what he can accomplish down there.
Quick question, Hamish, and for the party, who looks like less than half of themselves at the moment? Any of the party? Is Gallivahad back on the ship?
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Tiernan, not quite.
Tiernan's okay, or
Yep.
he's
Tiernan's not below half. No.
okay. The crew, Lionette, Angelique, Gilly, Viola, anyone?
All of them look truly terrible.
All right. Grumpfel is going to position himself near the mast, and with a range of 60 feet, he can pretty much get up to 6 crew member that are looking a little messed up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And again, he's going to grab his holy symbol and start calling upon the power of Kamateon, and he's going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Mm-hmm.
And pick 6 of the crew and party, whoever the bottom 6 that look like they're messed up the most.
Yep.
And cast Mass Healing Word.
Mm-hmm.
And that will give at 3rd level, that gives 1d4 plus 9 to each of them. That is a 2, so that gives back 11 points of healing to each of those party members.
Mm-hmm.
And he and again you see the swirl of the white and black of the magic as it emanates out from him to the 6 crew and or party members, and then it sort of flows back into him, and he heals for 5 points of damage.
It's real cool.
5 points of
super cool. I love
damage?
that, though.
Shit.
It is.
Level
It is very cool.
level plus 2.
Outstanding.
I love healing damage.
So, you can hear fairly quickly Tiernan working away below decks, and it sounds like the cook, Frackle and Brackle, might be down there already and helping out too. As the ship continues to move forwards, what is the plan for the party for the rest of this day, at least?
Gallivahad will probably try and help as much as possible fixing up the ship as well, because he can carry heavy things and stuff.
Yep, and look, your help is most beneficial as you carry around extra pieces of wood, break down like old crates and stuff like that, as they continue to sort of make a makeshift repairs on the hull below. There's going to be people kind of constantly bailing for a while, but the ship is serviceable at least.
Sorry, when you said bailing, I got this image of them going, "I'm out of here," and they
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
themselves
Off the
overboard.
side. Yeah.
I think prior to assisting with that scenario, Delgrim's first inclination would be to check in with Gilly and maybe Lionette about the missing crew members and what could be done to locate them.
You find a moment, sort of maybe a few hours, or like, are you wanting to do that fairly quickly?
It would be quickly, like on recognizing that there are people missing from the ship. It would be pretty immediate.
Yeah. So you find Gilly fairly quickly. She's up by Lionette at the helm, and you can hear them having a brief discussion about sort of where to head and what bearing to take and stuff like that. And as you express this concern, Gilly looks at you, and again you can see just a profound sadness as she says, I mean, the triplets are all gone at this stage. I mean, the 2 that got knocked overboard, I mean, I saw the state of those bodies when they went over from that beast. There's no way they survived, and we can't afford to stay around in these same waters in case that beast came back again. It breaks my very soul to think that I've got to leave more friends behind from this, but I've got a responsibility to the rest of this crew, and I'm pretty damn positive that those 2 did not survive that roar from that creature. The bodies that went over the side should not have looked that way.
Roll Paul enough for an insight check as to whether or not this is just Gilly reacting poorly to a scenario, that it doesn't matter. Do you not want to at least recover their bodies and give them some kind of sending away.
I mean, Delgrim, I would dearly love to collect their bodies, but I mean, that beast, I mean, what you and your friends did to just drive it off like that is one of the most impressive things I've ever seen, but I don't know if it was going to come back, and I can't risk the rest of the people on this boat or the boat itself to recover some bodies.
I believe it is a ship, but yes, I understand. If you are certain,
I'm not 100% certain. I mean, I'm pretty certain, but this is what breaks my heart. I mean, those were people that I love.
I'll get on one of those small little boats and go attempt to find them now, if this is something that you desire. If you think the ship itself will survive, I will find them.
You'll never... She gives a small chuckle. She's like, there's no way I'm letting you go on one of those little boats, paddle back the opposite direction to the way we're sailing to go and have a look for those. With that thing still in the water, you'd never catch up with us again, and you'd get lost out in these waters and you'd die. It's a folly. There's no point in doing it. It's a nice gesture and all, but they're gone. I mean, and at this stage, they're just a body.
I would not be out there if not for your agreement to take me to a place I wish to go.
And part of that agreement was for me to make sure that you were going to get where you needed to go, and so my responsibility is here for you and the crew. And part of that's me going, no, you're not getting in that fucking rowboat and going to go and look for some bodies.
And you'll take a breath as if to make a final argument, but then, because he's a much calmer person since having died and doesn't make as many mistakes, will calm the heck down very well, and will join all of the folk attempting to keep the ship afloat.
Before you go, she puts a hand on your shoulder to just sort of like turn you back around again.
Every now and then.
And she says, look, again, I appreciate the sentiment, Delgrim. I honestly, I really, really do, but those people will live on in our hearts and our memories, and once we're out of this general area, we can take a pause and pay the appropriate respects for friends who are lost.
Delgrim will stare Gilly directly in the eyes with his inky star-filled voids.
Okay, hold on. Oh.
You're rolling a d10.
No, she 100% does not. Like, she locks eyes with you.
Make no mistake. This is not mere sentiment of folly. If they are out there, I would find them.
She gives a nod and the smallest of smiles. Look, I mean, think of it this way. Those triplets, they're all Tritons. They're all from the waters themselves. If anybody's out there and has got a best chance of surviving, it's those two.
You're right, but you're also down now 3 of your best deckhands, so I best get to work.
Right, exactly. You're going to need to pull your weight a little bit more, you and the rest of these friends of yours.
I cannot make any promises for them. They are all a bit less capable. But right now, there are priorities, and we will meet them.
She gives you a look and she says, "Oh, look, I wouldn't underestimate that galley. He's very capable." And she says that, and then she just gives you the little smile,
Swoops a little bit,
and walks away. So the rest of this day into the evening at this stage continues onwards with the Oakenholm limping onwards. Wounds abound. Moments taken by the crew to just find a peaceful spot. And this is a time with it being the long dark, where often there are celebrations of various types depending on where people have come from. Again, for the Fae, it is a certain amount of commiseration as well. So it is a strange time on the Oakenholm as you continue sailing forwards. We're going to move forward a few days now.
Does that mean my exhaustion's gone?
Everyone hit long rest.
Everyone will get a long rest. Is there anything anyone wants to do over the next sort of few days?
When the moment is appropriate, and he'll let people know through the crew and the party. It's not going to be for long, sort of 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes at the most. He's actually going to sort of up on one of the maybe the stern, just sort of gather and say a few words about those that have been lost. Make a gesture of something symbolic to flowers or something to sort of toss over the railing into the water.
So the whole crew congregates for this, and this would be on the second day after these events, where the long dark has now passed, an event that occurs for 2 full days, and so the sun once again rises this morning, and you have this moment with the crew as they remember their lost companions. Grumpfel, you share your words. Is anybody else wishing to do anything in relation to this?
Yeah, I think
Not
Delgrim
this specifically.
would say some kind words. They all know how to do their jobs on ship very well.
Each of the remaining crew would share a story, often a funny story, often a lot of it to do with overindulging in far too much booze and partying, breaking some of the sort of more morose tone and bringing a little bit of levity. And at the conclusion, Frackle and Brackle would actually tell you that they've made some special food to have that evening, just in honor of the Tritons. On the 4th day, far off in the distance, off to sort of what would be the northwest, you can see what appears to be maybe cliffs far, far off in the distance. Is anybody up in the going up in sort of the crow's nest at any point in time with all of this?
Delgrim would he's going to try and substitute the lack of crew members as much as possible.
Yep.
So
Same with Grumpfel will, whether his ability is not there or not, he will do his utmost to fill roles within the crew where needed to the best of his ability.
I feel like Tiernan probably would as well.
He probably would, yeah.
Gally will be as helpful as possible and work with Gilly on whatever she needs.
Cool. Awesome.
Bee's real scared being on the ocean. So we'll attempt to help, but similar to a scared person doing the thing similar to what I'm gonna look like at the mothership panel. That's kind of like what Bee's
for a second I thought you were gonna say Bee's just gonna burn through a whole heap of men and prejudice the two.
No.
Yeah. Awesome. So can I please get, we'll do a couple of things here. Pro and Heath, can I get you guys to roll a d6 each, please?
Which, sorry?
A d6.
D6.
2.
2.
Go with that one. 2.
2. Roll again.
6.
Pro, what'd you get?
The 2? Or am I rolling that again?
Yeah, roll
as well?
again.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought that was just a Heath. Sorry.
Yeah.
A 6.
Sorry. 6. Fucking both of you roll again. You got to get different
Six.
numbers, you muppets.
3.
3.
Go and roll a 3.
I kid you not, a 3.
Fucking-
Alright, swapping dice.
Five?
Swapping,
No,
swapping,
no,
swapping
stop.
dice.
You guys. So
The
on
bros.
one day, you guys, Grumpfel, you're up in the crow's nest, and Delgrim's kind of coming up to change shifts. You've had some kind of arrangement. You're both up there having a conversation, and this voice goes, "Hey, what's been going on, guys?"
I
Yay!
say, old bean, that's the best impersonation I've heard you do of old Quincy in the past couple of days.
It's not me, Grumpfel. What are you talking about? The little tiny Quincy. Where are you?
And there's this and she just appears floating in front of both of you. It's like, "Hi."
Ah, Quincy. And Grumpf chokes up a little bit.
It's cute. Delgrim will wrap his arms around the pixie immediately.
Both rub his
Tiernan
hands.
is going to be so happy. He's been crying himself to sleep every night, wondering where his friend is.
And you'll hear this. You smell so bad.
And he does.
Okay, truthfully, Grumpfel will very much tear up because of the crew members, particularly the Tritons, being a casualty of it, and him not being able to do anything to help heal him or bring him back or something like that. So Quincy reappearing has really hit home for him.
She'll look at you and go, "What are you leaking?"
I'm just very glad to see you again.
Cool. I'm glad that you're seeing me.
Where have you been, Quincy? What have you been doing this whole time?
Oh, it was pretty fun just being a seal for a couple of days.
You did look like you're having very much fun being
Oh, I
still.
was having so much fun, and when that giant monster came along, it was like, "Oh, I can swim really fast. This is terrible. I'm getting away."
Didn't think to warn us of giant monster approaching boat? You just disappear into ocean like this?
Well, no, because I saw it swimming up towards the boat, and I'm like, "Oh my god, what am I going to do? I'm just like a little pixie."
You could give us warning that giant monster about to attack a boat. That's what you could do.
Delgrim. Let's just be glad that Quincy is back to be part of the crew.
Yeah, see, I'm good. Yeah, exactly. I could have given you guys a warning, but I didn't. So, whoops.
Your
Well,
wife. This is.
We'll
kindness.
let Gilly have a discussion with Quincy.
That sounds almost like a threat.
No. She is the captain. It's her place to converse with you about ship matters.
Also, I will point out that Quincy, all 3 Tritons triplets have been lost.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm really sad. That's kind of one of the reasons I didn't come back. One little Quincy time.
I can definitely understand this need for a little Quincy time. But now time to get to work. We're down 3 hands on deck. Let us get to work. Go.
Look, I'd like to point out that I'm a tiny little pixie, and you two are the ones who have got big muscly arms. So I'll stay up here. You two go and do the work, because that's the most sensible usage of the skills that we've got here at this point in time, don't you think?
Absolutely. Delgrim will
Good.
immediately grab a rope and fucking yeet himself out of the crow's nest in the coolest, most ship-savvy, hot sailor way that he can possibly achieve.
Cool. Athletics check.
Okay.
Or acrobatics, either or.
It will be an athletics.
Yeah.
He's going to cast enhance ability on himself.
Wow.
Give me a minute. I don't want this to fuck up.
Don't fuck this roll up, buddy.
Yep. What is that? Strength, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's an advantage I'll take on that. Thank you.
Be glad the exhaustion levels are
Are
gone.
you
We're not
fucking
obvious.
kidding me? Oh, no, that's not too bad. 13, 19.
No, yeah, look, dude, you fucking absolutely look like an absolute legend pulling this one off.
I know.
Quincy will watch you and will turn to Grumpfel and go, I'm not sure if that was really hot or just like him just being an absolute show off.
As sometimes those things are indistinguishable from each other.
Yeah, true. Are you gonna do the same thing?
And he holds up like this bare little arm and goes, probably not. But he will sort of attempt to get back down, and if you want me to make a roll to sort of try and put a bit of flair to it, then
It's up to you. It's if you're wanting to flare it. If you just want to climb down, it's no roll.
What did you say it was? Athletics. He's not got
Yeah.
anything in athletics.
Athletics
that's gonna
or
do it.
acrobatics.
Or acrobatics.
Oh,
Yeah.
acrobatics he might be able to. Oh, fuck it. Okay, acrobatics. Here we go. Let's make an absolute dick of myself. With a 19 plus 3 is a 22.
Yeah.
Thanking you.
Nice.
Look at you guys.
On the deck, when Grumpfel lands in Undercommon, then Delgrim will kind of turn to Grumpfel. Brother, that was absolutely amazing. Very good job.
Oh, thank you very much, good sir. I tell you what, there's this book that I got when we first met as Madonna. There's a lot of interesting things in there, and it's helped me evolve the calling that I have.
You certainly seem more sprightly. Now, there's fucking work to do. Let's go.
Yes, indeed.
And up on the top of the mast, anyone who was there would see Quincy. Wow, I'm getting some really funny feelings in my pixie parts. Whew. As the camera pans away.
Good God.
Delgrim, once
Wait,
again,
we're
what,
being
what
filmed?
is
Is
this
this below
machine?
deck?
What is this?
Yeah.
We're on film.
So-
I should have
Throwback
so wasted the
episode one.
opportunity. I
Woo!
should have grabbed something. I've got a jar of dirt.
So B, what is it? What are you up to for some of this time?
At some point, I'd like to approach Gilly if I can.
Are we talking sort of day while people are working or night when people are more sort of relaxing and in their rooms and stuff?
I definitely don't want to interfere with the boat kind of being
Yeah.
reconstructed and that sort of stuff.
Okay.
So like, fucking hell, Promethean's dying in the other room.
Yeah.
I can hear it from here. But
Die quietly.
yeah, die quietly. Fuck. So probably somewhere in between where like winding down is beginning, because I don't want to also interrupt people actually relaxing.
Yeah.
Like it'll be kind of the in between period.
Cool. So you catch. We'll say you catch Gilly in her captain's
It's
quarters.
like
She's
clock
sort
off
of-
time.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, she's sort of taking a quick breather before everyone sort of goes and has a meal together.
Gilly, you spent a lot of time at sea, right? Obviously.
Right? Yeah, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? This is true.
Yeah,
It's not I'm a
sorry, that was
captain
a
of
really
boat.
stupid question.
That's okay.
You know, it's been a really stressful time, and the Empire is really scary, and just, you know, it's all a little bit overwhelming. When you're out at sea, how do you get in contact with people on the land if you need to?
I mean, we don't. It's as
You
simple as
don't
that.
ever?
No.
Why?
Well, I mean, we've got no way to do it. I mean, if we need to get in contact with someone, we've got to find a port or something
There's
like
nowhere
that.
here. There's no one on this entire ship that knows how to contact anyone by land that can like send some sort of a messenger parrot or something.
Messenger parrot. I mean, it's an interesting idea, but I
Could
suppose I haven't
Quincy do
really.
it?
I mean, I'm not trying to be rude or anything about Quincy, but I mean, firstly, I don't think she could fly that far, and then if she was going to like change into like a seal or something like that, yeah, I don't know. I don't entirely trust her to be reliable. She's a little bit flighty.
Do you have any scrolls that could send messages to far distances?
I mean, no, most of well, I mean, I've only really got the one scroll left of water breathing, but I mean, there's places where you can maybe acquire scrolls that can let you do that kind of thing. I've never really, honestly, I haven't even really kind of thought about it. There's never really anybody on the shores that I need to get in touch with. Everyone's sort of here on the ship.
Is there anyone else I could maybe ask? I don't mean to sound disappointed, but it's really important that I get a message out.
Um,
It might actually help the not the survival, but it might just help make our arrival a little bit smoother.
not that I can really think of. I mean, Viola's can't do anything like that, and I mean, honestly, probably like if we're, I mean, how far ahead do you need to be able to send the message? Because I mean, we could ask like if
Just
we
a
got
friend at the Empire,
whereabouts,
you know, a little bit away.
right? Yeah, I think you're going to be struggling with that. I don't think I can help, but I mean,
I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I just think you should probably think of some sort of a way to do this in the future because, like, what if you have to rapidly change course and let a different port know that you're arriving or something like that? It seems like a really bad contingency.
I mean, this is true, but I mean that kind of thing's often not easy to do, and you've got to have like, I mean, generally you're looking at maybe having some kind of priest or something like that who can do it. Because we're not going to have any kind of arcane user on the boat, because that's just going to be like a problem if we run into the Vanator blockades. So
Hey, Mish,
yeah,
I don't want to be a dick to myself.
yeah,
The amount of arcane magic I have cast on this boat.
yeah, yeah.
Great.
No, I'm conscious. I'm well aware of that.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sick.
Is who's around when this conversation is being
This is
had?
this is just the two of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be private, but yeah,
Yeah.
it would like I guess based on the circumstances.
yeah. And she would,
Cool.
and she would look at you, and she'd be like, I'm not stupid when I see you. Also, not stupid when I've seen what's on your fingers either.
Hey,
Your life, it's your life.
I haven't called you. I wasn't calling you stupid. I'm just
No.
saying, like, you know, plan ahead. I guess.
Right. Look, I mean, if you've got some kind of a clever way of doing it, or if you know something, I mean, maybe when we get to Mordovia, there's a place there that we can find some kind of like scroll or something.
It would be better before getting on Empire soil, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage, we're kind of pretty committed.
We're
in
kind of
this.
fucked, I guess.
Well, I mean, how much do I need to be worried about this, Bea? I mean, you seem very concerned, and
Oh
I'm-
no, listen, I'm no more concerned than I always am, which is incredibly concerned because I truly don't want to die ever. Um, yeah, I don't know. Guess I was hoping that someone could. Well, how far out from Mordovia are we?
Oh, I mean, we're just coming up on the Fractured Isles now, and so it'll take us a few days to get around
Nice.
those. If we don't run into any of the Vanator out here, then I don't know, maybe another 3 or 4 days.
Okay. I guess I'll wait.
Right. I mean,
Also, though, like, if you're not going to do anything with that scroll of water breathing, I'd really like to study it if I can.
Well, I mean, I hold on to it in case we need it to like try and do what we did before.
That's fine. I'm used to hearing no from you now, so that's okay.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to intentionally be
Oh,
like
it just feels like
stubborn
you're putting
here.
up a lot of walls, but that's okay.
Well,
I guess I'll go
I
and
mean,
speak to someone else.
To
Who's
be
having
fair,
maybe a better day. I don't know. Like,
it's got nothing to do with the day I'm having, B. It's more to do with the fact that there's nobody on this boat who can do the kind of things that you're asking for.
no, that's great. I'm just, there's a lot of things that I have to consider now. Hey, next time there's a monster, me and my arcane magic might just forget how to use itself. It's gonna be fine. I wouldn't want to cause any danger or anything, Wouldn't want to make you feel stupid.
Right, B, do we need to have a little bit more of a conversation here?
Oh,
Because
I think enough has been said, but thank you. I'm gonna go have a snack and a lie down and just, reconsider everything that I've ever known. Thanks.
right, you're a confusing lass, but sure,
No, I'm B.
oh, yeah, I mean, you are, but okay.
Great. Thanks. Next
wel-
time, you know what would help? If a giant monster attacked, is if you could notify someone nearby that a giant monster had attacked and maybe just send help. Anyway, enjoy your wind down. Goodbye. And I just walk away at that point. And back to the party where God knows what's happening.
Yeah, and like just again, like Gilly's just left sort of standing there, probably like with like she would have had something in her hand, like changing her shirt, and she's just left standing there with this shirt in her hand, watching as Beeve walks off. And she's just like, I'm actually not sure of what just happened. Then,
You could at least get a parrot. I call out over my shoulder.
perfect, love it, well played, well played. So.
Oh dear, dear, dear.
And I think like I will if it's okay, Hamish, probably spend the next couple of days attempting to see whether anyone on the crew or knows how to fucking send a message to someone. Like just to not the one that's in the small vicinity, like to anyone ever. And we'll do that like in a similar fashion to everyone. Just in case they're hiding something, because who knows?
Yeah, look, I mean, I think all of them you would get a similar kind of response.
Why does nobody have a parrot?
Unless you talk to Quincy.
I will. I'm desperate.
Okay. So you find a moment where Quincy's up in the crow's nest. You guys are well conscious of that, and so you clamber your way up there. And she'd be like, "Hi, I don't see you up here very often because I think you're absolutely terrified."
Yep, I hate the water.
Yeah, I can't blame you. It's kind of like really wet and cold, and it's a place where people like don't survive very often.
Don't say the thing you were gonna say, V. Don't say it. But yeah, look, it's also the direction we're going. So that's scary.
What, the water? Well, we're not really going into the water. We're traveling along the water.
Oh no, like the Empire.
Oh right, yeah, that's a terrible place.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It is.
It's awful.
It is.
Hey, you know what? You're probably the most sensible person on this crew.
Look, honestly, B, I say that all the time, but I feel like people don't necessarily respect my opinion in these
I feel
situations.
like they don't take you seriously.
I know.
Yeah, I get that feeling. I understand.
I mean, ultimately, I should probably be the captain. No disrespect to Gilly. She's lovely. But
She
honestly,
seems nice enough. A little narrow-minded, but yeah, sure.
look, I agree. She can be a little bit narrow-minded at times.
Hey, you don't strike me as someone that's narrow-minded.
I'm very open-minded. Very open-minded.
Okay, I'm glad you enunciated that specific word. Do you ever need to like contact people like on the land ages and ages away.
No.
Well, okay. Could you if you wanted to?
Oh, if I wanted to.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, great. Awesome. Do you know a parrot?
I can turn into a parrot.
Can you turn into a bird that flies really fast and far?
Yeah.
Promethean, shut the fuck up.
Like how far? Like could you beat us to the Empire?
Oh my god, no. That would be terrible. Do you know how far that's I'd have to fly? My wings would get so tired.
Could you
I'm
not
sorry.
be like a giant eagle or something majestic and cool?
I just want to point out that if you look at me, I'm more of a comfort model than like a long distance runner. I'm just saying.
Hey, sometimes we've got to push the boundaries and try things we've never tried.
Look, and that's a really interesting perspective.
And you said you were open-minded, so...
I am open-minded. This is an interesting point that you make here, but still, also, it's a long way away.
Do you know anyone that can do this?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Who?
I had some friends back in Wildport who can do that kind of stuff.
Quincy, you're not helping me.
Well,
I need to
am.
send a
You asked,
message.
and I said that they're back at Wildport. You need to be more specific about your request.
I want to send a message to the Empire.
Well, I mean...
Do you have a way to do it?
No, I don't. But I know
Okay,
people
well,
in
this is a
Wildport
waste
who
of my
do.
time, then.
Well, no, I mean, you're wasting my time. You've come up here to ask me a question, and now
I
you're
came here
belabor
to...
the point.
Do you know what? I thought you were Captain Material. Now I'm not sure.
Wow. Honestly, I would be really heartbroken if I valued your opinion, but at this point in time, I'm not sure if I do.
Tiernan thinks
Okay.
you suck, okay?
Well, look, like I said,
That's
I'm
also a lie. I can't
open-minded,
lie.
so
I
I'll
feel
do all
really
sorts
Bad
of
about
stuff.
it.
Tiernan probably thinks you're cool. I can't speak for him. Okay, this conversation sucks.
And I'm gonna climb down the crow's
Hey,
neck.
as you go to climb in, she goes, hey, B, hey, B.
What? What do you
Hey.
want?
Hey, B. I don't think you suck.
It's really nice.
Yeah, you're just a bit of a dick sometimes, and she vanishes.
She's right.
Fuck.
B climbs down the crow's nest. Is very angry. In the most B way possible, which means she's not that angry. Just pouty.
I would like everybody in the party to please roll for me 1d20.
Initiative. Oh.
Ew, I hate that.
Hang on,
We're
is
fighting
this
beasts since
is
the
this
Civil War.
during these couple of days, or is this like at the end of these couple of days?
If there's I'll get you to roll this dice. If there's something that you're wanting to do with Grumpfel, we can absolutely do that, and then I'll
Okay.
resolve this element.
Yep. All right. 1d20 roll coming up.
I've rolled a 3.
My favorite part was rolling a d12 first instead of rolling a d20.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, okay. All right. What did you roll, Delgrim?
A 3.
3. B.
6.
Grumpfel.
13.
Okay. Grumpfel.
Wow, Hamish.
What were you wanting to
Written
do?
all over your face.
Sorry.
Was there something that you're wanting to do?
Yeah. So with Grumpfel, with this last level up that we had, and he's taken that 6th level of cleric and sort of that new ability with oh shit, what was it called again? Hang on. Feet, trend, scroll. Blessed Healer, and with a couple of things that he's with a couple of the healing spells that he's cast and had this new element of it. He's going to spend a day where he's reading in the book again, but he gets this idea that he just wants to check on some of the new manifestations of this life domain and this calling of Kamateon. So he's going to rearrange some of his spells and swap out swap in sending, so that he can send a message to Callista back at Wildport, and just sort of find out a bit more about this as a new ability.
Yeah, okay. I think, I mean, it is, the challenge with sending is that, you've got your 26 words. So that you can't have lengthy conversations. But if you wanted to, over a course of a number of days and a number of spell slots, you could probably have sort of a slightly fractured but still
cool.
partially valuable conversation with her, for sure.
Because since the calling of becoming a life cleric, she was the first person that he'd met that also had the calling of come a town that he felt at ease and could have a good conversation with. I mean, there's the other temples that we were sort of near Harrow and that he'd sort of stopped in and chatted to, but Callista was the first fellow follower that he had felt like a fairly good rapport with. So yeah, we'll do that over a couple of days, and then I'll swap the spell slots back into sort of more of a combat forward one.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And look, I think you without kind of going in depth, and if there's stuff that you wanted to kind of
we can
do that sort of, like you definitely start to create more of a connection with Callista as you sort of explore some of those elements of what's coming through. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. So, a few more days pass, and Gilly would tell you that you're probably maybe 3 days out from Mardovia at this stage, and that you'll need to start coming up with a plan of how you want to actually kind of like approach the.
Be really good if I could send a message, in advance. Anytime the plan comes up, B says something like that.
Do you mention that around Grumpfel, because you asked Gilly, you asked Callista, you asked
it was mentioned
Quincy,
that she asked the entire crew, including the party.
Oh, I missed that part. So yes, Grumpfel would say that he can send a message.
Grumpfel, what the fuck?
Sorry, can I just ask, you made us roll some dice before. Was that for something specific, just before we go back to messaging?
Yep. It was.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. It's okay. You're the only one who survived, so you're fine. Sorry, back to everybody else.
Grumpfel, can you send it to anyone, or do you have to be familiar with the person?
I have to be familiar with them. If there's someone that we've met since meeting you that I've met, I can send a message. Anyone back in Dalian's Rest I could send a message to that that I've met, that could then send a message on somehow to someone else, no problem.
That's really nice.
But
thank you for being helpful and kind and stuff like that.
Oh, my pleasure. Everyone should know. You only just have to ask, and anything I can do is at your disposal.
Delgrim's gonna accidentally and casually wander past this conversation. Hey, what about the Growlack? I know different entire universe version.
I'm having a conversation, and I've been trying to find someone that can send something for a really long time.
I could send a message to Gerlach, but was he not from the Empire? Do we know, if you wanted to send a message, is he the person that you would want?
I don't know how this works.
Does B know Gerlach? I would hate to send a message.
Oh, I know Gerlach. I mean, I don't know him well.
Is there someone at Dalian's Rest that I could send a message to that, that
Dalian's
I've
Rest
met?
Not in Empire. She clearly asked to send message to Empire. What are you doing?
I say, dear boy, you interrupt me once again, and I shall give you such a whooping that your mother will not recognize your backside. And then he'll turn back to B, and he'll say, if there's someone, B, my dear B, if there's someone at Dalian's Rest that I've met that that can send a message that you trust completely, absolutely. If there's no one else other than Gerlach to send a message to, well, then I can do that too.
Okay, so here's the thing. The message I'd like to send to the Empire, people in Dalian's Rest can't know about that. But if you do have the means and you're offering, might be
Indeed.
worth telling my dad I'm going to the Empire.
Okay, yes,
Didn't you tell him?
Not the Empire.
No, okay, I couldn't remember. Okay, cool.
Not the Empire.
Yeah, okay.
But like if you send that message, you have to send it in a way that's like it's all gonna be fine. There's no drama. I've found a way in. Like I need you to lie to him. I need you to lie and say that I found a way in and there's no possible way I'm ever gonna be discovered. And that it's all absolutely chill. But also, if I die. No, don't say that. He'll panic.
Okay, no.
But just be like,
The way this spell works is it has to be a very concise message. So I would probably prefer that you script a message that I could then
great.
pass on.
Can I just say it to you as you do it?
Probably easier if you write it down, and we can make sure that it will be received in its entirety. Because if we do it as Tiernan would use his shard slang on the fly, there's a possibility that we might run out of.
You know what? I have
Space.
so much faith in your abilities. I think it's going to be fine. Let's just do it word for word and see what happens.
Well, I guess I can use the spell once again after if needs be.
That's my name.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Are you ready? Let's just do it.
Okay.
We'll go word for word. I'll give you a couple words, then you say them. How many words do I have?
24.
24. Okay. Say when.
Is that one of the words?
No.
Hang on. Should I start now or should I have started already?
Tell me when you're starting, and I'll give you the words.
Right. Okay. Give me just a moment to freshen up. Meet me back here in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Grumpfel will wander off. Just go like, sometimes I should not open my mouth. And he's going to sort of get ready and come back to meet B. And yes, we will use. Now, do you want me to muck around with swapping slots in and out? Because
no, don't stress.
Okay,
and
cool.
even don't stress about needing to necessarily repeat what B's going to say. I have faith that
for transparency, third level spell, Grumpfel has 3 third level slots. If it needs to be run over and if you want to say haha, you end up using 2 of them because B trails off or whatever.
You're fine.
Have at
If Grumpfel wants to get editorial on what the message is, though, then we
that's why you're saying about
writing
it down. That's why you're saying about writing it down.
Here's the thing. Right. Emily hasn't planned what this message is going to be. So this is one of hey, we're playing an improv game. It's going to be fine.
Brace yourself, kids.
Welcome to D&D where the rules are made up and the points don't matter.
It's going to be okay. B will actively wait for Grumpfel to say go or 3, 2, 1 or something like that. And then she'll be like, "Hey, Dad."
Now, Mr. Simpson, I will nod and tap you on your foot.
Good. "Hey, Dad, it's B, but Grumpfel."
I'm so glad Hamish said I didn't have to repeat this.
I'm going to the Empire. It's fine, I promise. It's been planned real good. Don't panic. Goodbye.
That's one word.
Dad.
Oh dear.
Fucking hell.
Within seconds, Grumpfel, you get the response. Who is Grumpfel?
He's met Grumpfel.
Who? Oh no, that's right. He has two.
The once.
Yeah. Why are you taking my daughter to the Empire?
I don't think it would be safe. Grumpfel would repeat this word for word back to B as it comes in.
I absolutely disapprove of this. Do you need assistance? Signed off, Daddy.
Not enough room for Daddy.
This is going to be interesting. Be hearing Grumpfel say, "Signed off, Daddy."
Grumpfel, do you mind if we do it one more time? Is that okay?
Why not? I don't have anywhere else to be.
Huh? That's me.
Oh, fucking, that's gonna be the death of me.
Okay.
That's why I mentioned how many spell slots I had. For the sake of brevity, do you want us to play this out, Ham? Or do you...
Yes.
Great. Me again.
Starts playing Lionel Richie.
Grumpfel's sending this for me. Hi. It's fine. I promise. Plan real good. Is no one 1 or 2 words?
It's a hyphenated word.
Yeah.
No one will ever know I was here. Don't come here. That's it.
Seconds later,
I thought you were going to say he starts replying before we even finish.
Yeah. Please take care of yourself. I won't tell your mother. She'll panic. We all love you. Be safe.
That's me.
And with that,
do we need to use slot number 3?
No, that's fine.
I think the ship will sail into
the waiting mouth of another kraken.
The late afternoon.
Oh, dear.
And you hear the dulcet tones of Quincy's voice. Hey, everybody! I can see a sail on the horizon.
Fuck.
And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Boo, Hamish. Boo.
I think you mean to say yay?
No, yay, this was a ton of fun, but boo. Say it with love and respect,
dear.
with the mildest sprinkling of disrespect.
Yeah, and large amounts of hatred.
No hatred. I think
Fuck you all. Hey, cool, awesome. We got through another session. We got there one step closer to the Empire. What could possibly go wrong this time? Let's do a quick swing around the table for favorite moments, and then we'll need to find a raiding target, which I believe Saz, our wonderful producer, has already found. So, favorite moments.
Favorite moment was Quincy coming back.
Fair.
Wow. Okay.
I love Quincy.
Everyone loves Quincy.
My favorite moment was mouth leaps. People jumping into mouths.
That was like committing.
A, it was a choice.
Yeah.
B, it was great. And like the fucking difficult terrain inside the mouth. Are you kidding? That was fucking sick.
Yeah. So Gally getting an opportunity to be, look at me, I'm a fucking
cool.
nightmare barbarian. Was like, holy fucking shit. That was awesome. That was very, very cool.
Yeah.
Fun to watch.
Galahad's big fucking hammer moment. That was it for me. That was real cool.
What about his
Like-
maul?
Well, it was like, we might actually survive this at that point. And it made me very happy. Least favorite moment, Ham making another monster run away. You fuck.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. I just do it just to annoy you at this stage.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Did the
Also, B's pulse wave spell, was it?
Yeah.
Super cool. And the moment where Han was like, what damage is that? and Emily just rolling out, it's force damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Felt real good. Felt real good.
Oh, the other good one was the use of the laser diamond.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Which did
I really would like to see
how much damage did it
like
do?
a spin-off of poor Cecil, like having to then deal with this laser diamond in his tummy.
Cecil
It's
dies
like a one-shot.
eventually.
He's gone to the monster doctor and he's just like, I have the worst tummy pains. I don't know what's going on in there. But
It's
Monster Doctor's
just
like,
man.
let me have a look. Diamond laser to the face.
it was at least 20, 25 points of damage that was done with it carving away in there. So
Would it not be consistent because
Mhm.
it's like a constant thing?
Yeah. It just continually go until the creature
Like
dies.
chop his little tummy.
well, look, there are other factors, but you know, it certainly did stuff. I saw that little frown of yours then, Promethean. Like,
Listen, I really for a minute got really excited about the concept of finding fantasy ambergris. Like I got real excited about it, hoping that the laser diamond would facilitate that.
yeah.
I don't think we needed to run away. I think we could just waited, it would die, float to the surface, we'd go in, get some really expensive shit that can be used to make cool perfume.
Yeah. But the other
make a
can I
fortune.
can I also point out the 3 crates of treasure that you guys brought up?
Ambergris, look it up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Worth
Yeah.
more
haven't
than
even
all of
looked
those
at
crates
them.
of
Yeah.
treasure.
Yeah. But I'm saying you never looked in those crates.
Yeah, because
No,
we got
we will.
attacked by a giant fucking sea monster, Hamish.
And then you were sailing for multiple days. Like I was like,
But-
are you guys not gonna look in these crates?
Do
Okay.
you know
But
what
how
I want to look
forward
at?
thinking is Delgrim, really? Because we've got a mine. The party has a mine. Now he wants to move into perfumery. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, do you know what
Empire.
I want to look at? I want to look at the inside of Heath's brain and know what his favorite moment was.
Whoa.
I got to say, Delgrim as a cannonball being expelled from the sea creature was would have been funny.
You know what would be funner? Staying inside its mouth and just killing it till it was dead.
Killing until it's dead.
Um,
Yeah, that's kind of what killing means, my
Yeah.
friends.
Weird how that works. Hamish, what was your favorite moment?
I really liked the galley with all of the fucking barbarian bullshit.
Mm.
I liked that the guys committing to jumping into the mouth. I'm getting a perverse pleasure out of playing Quincy, I must admit.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's giving Vermilion.
Sorry.
It's giving Vermilion.
Oh, look, 100%.
It's great.
There's a certain level of inspiration there for sure.
It's
She's
giving
just a perfect
Vermilion,
little
but
dickhead.
bitchy as hell.
Yeah.
Vermilion's
Yes.
not. Bitch
She's
is
not
as
a-
hell.
Quincy isn't a dickhead. Quincy's just.
She's a perfect little dickhead. She's like, it's just
correct.
chef's kiss.
It's
Of,
You can do no wrong.
Yeah. Duly noted. All right. Hey, I believe it's Unhinged Tales that we're going to go and go a raiding upon. Thank you so much to everybody who's hung out with us tonight. Thank you to the raiders who came along. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's session. We will be doing this again in a fortnight. We are getting super close to PAX, which means that we'll probably get some weirdness with sessions. Maybe, I don't know. I'll need to look at calendars. But yeah, if we're not here, then we'll be in PAX, and hopefully you'll be at PAX too, and like you can come and watch all the panels and all that kind of stuff.
It'd be real cute.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, there's 3 of us that you can see right now, and a 4th that you can't. And we'll be doing this again tomorrow night over at the Law Rights. If you want to come watch us do that, that'll be cool.
This is true. This is absolutely true. Where Emily, we're playing the anti-bee, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, Promethean.
Wow,
What the
yeah,
fuck
that was an
that?
expression and a half.
Yeah. Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah.
I'm concerned because I did some real edgy rogue shit in Emily's campaign this week. So
Oh yeah, I'm coming for you.
concerned about what Emily is going to bring to the fucking
It'll
table.
be fine. And we've got our own Quincy with Tiny Wing, which Saz plays, and you actually get to see Saz and identify that she's a real human being.
Yeah.
And not just some ethereal goddess that we worship in between sessions.
Both can be true.
I mean, we do both, ultimately. But
Hey, the countdown's going really fast.
It is. All right. We're gonna go. We're gonna raid. Thank you very much. We'll see you in a fortnight. Stay cool, eat a banana. Potassium is really important, but
don't do that.
Wow, why
Don't
would you
do
bring
that.
up Emily's phobia? Wow.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. So don't eat oranges.
Yeah, eat oranges. Oranges are good.
Or apples.
Scritches for chat.
Yeah, Scratchy is a good little chat.